early. So I should be live now.
So I have a TS. Nope, that one can go away. So TS6. So delete. Delete. Where's delete? There it is. Let's add a media source. Make it new. TS6. Add source. PS5 hardware refill. Okay. Done. Resize it. Where are you? Minimize. Just drag you down. TS6. Perfect. I need to change. It's 6, right?
All right, we are live.
All right. For whatever reason, my Stream Deck is not picking up the source. It's not picking up my source. TS3, no. Title. Hold on. Let's close. Let's restart. And let's try this again. TS6. There we go. Deactivate. Play news. TS6. Let's add another source. Deactivate. It's full screen insert. It's not picking up. It's not picking up the full screen.
What kind of a source is it?
It's video source. So it picks it up so I can activate it, but when I try to do the deactivate, it's not picking up. It won't show it. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I've never had that specific problem.
And it's not even showing. It's never showing. It's never showing the right sources. The sources they're showing, I have no idea what the hell is showing. It's just showing some random sources out of no from. It's like old stuff, I guess. I don't know what the hell that is. And it's fucking annoying me because I won't be able to deactivate the video. Like I got to activate right, but for whatever reason, it won't let me do it. So I guess I'm not doing full screen videos today. I don't have time to troubleshoot it. I really don't.
So the deactivate hotkey isn't working for you?
It's not showing me it's not showing me the correct list of sources. So I dropped my source in.
Are you sure you're in the right scene?
Yes, I am. Drop my source in. So I have a scene that's called AWGNS Player News Full Screen Video. Okay. That's why I saw it to full screen. When I hit that, it's showing me title, restream chat, alert box, capture card, and TS3. That TS3, which I have them labeled like UC is TS is top stories. Yeah. That was from 2 weeks ago. Well, we only had one video, so I don't know why it's showing me that old one and not the new one. But
the source is created in OBS Streamlabs, right?
Yep. It's here for me. It's here for me to activate it. It's just not there for me to set up the deactivate action. When I try to do the deactivate, it's not showing up.
Okay, what you can do is you can copy the one that allows you to activate it. Copy that entire button using Control-C, and then paste it. And then, since it's already there as being activated, you should be able to just switch it there and then recreate all of your other toggles around it.
Yep, there it is. I didn't know about well, thank you. That's it. So I just want to make sure this button works.
Like, if you can't find it, but you already have it somewhere else, just copy it from there and you're good. That has happened to me before. The more you explained it, I was like, okay, I see what you're doing.
Why it's still not working? Activate AWGNS Player News TS6. TS6 full screen video. I think it's just out of sync. Let's see. Make sure this works here. Okay, that's working there. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
And shut this down. And
your game is installed, right?
Yeah, I already had the game installed. Yep.
All right, I'm going to invite you.
It's still not working the way I want to. You know what? I'm not gonna fight it right now.
You tried, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight it right now. I just won't toggle full screens today.
Okay.
I have the video. I just won't toggle to the full screen like I normally do. And this is why I like to do it before, because I can troubleshoot and get through that nonsense. Because there's always something. I swear to gee whiz, man.
Are you online?
Let's see. I might not be. I am not. I am now.
Alright, I think I have to start the game before I can invite you. I'm not sure how this works.
Alright. Media source. Source. New source. Yes. I was a little annoyed they didn't have video of the new Horizon Zero Dawn too. So that means that's not. Is that supposed to be coming out this year? No, it's not coming out this year.
Yeah, I didn't see a 2020 release date for that one.
Yeah, only Miles, the Spider-Man, had a release date.
And see, that's the thing. Is that going to be a PS5 game? Are you going to need
Yes.
a PS5 to play that?
Oh yes,
Bullshit,
absolutely,
bro. That's no. Sorry, cuz.
Oh yeah, they said that. They said we have no interest of doing any kind of cross-platform anything, or cross-generations. Like exclusives on PS5 are going to be exclusive to PS5 only.
That's wild.
Now, if you want to play Spider-Man, because that's one of the games they mentioned specifically when they said that it's going to be backwards compatibility, or their version of backwards compatibility. So the original Marvel Spider-Man is going to be available to play on the PS5.
Okay.
But the new Miles Morales Spider-Man is not going to be playable on the PS4.
Man, a whole new console just to play an expansion to a game that you already own. Is it even going to be $60?
No, it's going to be $40. It better be $40. I bet it'll be $60 because it's a new system, right?
Well, they say it's akin to that. It's akin to that one game. Freaking. The hell was it called? The Uncharted.
Yeah, with the two girls.
Yeah, and I don't know if that was full price at release.
That was only $40.
Yeah.
Only, I say it was like $30 or $40.
They wildin', man.
But it wasn't a full game. I mean, it wasn't a full game in the Uncharted sense, right? It was significantly shorter than what Uncharted was.
Yeah.
So yeah, they
freaking.
They're on that BS, buddy. They're on that BS.
Yeah, Sony, they on some shenanigans. That's the best way I can put it. Mm-hmm. Straight up shenanigans.
All right, I just need to change the game we're playing now. Then I'll be ready to go.
So this is actually gonna be really fun, man. Like I said, I played through it with Mount Lover, so I'm gonna let you kind of like take the lead in terms of like exploration.
All right.
This game is like hella fun. You might have to go through the tutorial.
Yeah, we can
do
that
while
we
I don't see any way to invite anybody.
All right.
So I'm just rushing through it to see if I can invite you afterwards. Slaughter the Joker is in the house. What's good, sir? We are just about ready to start. So if you would please sit back, relax, get some snacks, get something to drink, and we'll be ready in just a second.
Oh, I didn't map the button. So why is that not stopping? There we go. Now stop. Okay.
Yo, what's going on, O? How you doing, man?
And I just need one.
Thank you for coming through. O has been very active in the chat lately. How you been, O?
What's up, O?
Thank you for the love and support, my guy.
Speaking of O, I tried to go through Monster Hunter again.
Yeah.
And a big fuck that game is.
Man, that game is so fucking fun. I will admit that it does have like a large learning curve, but once you get into it, it is so enjoyable. The combat is just so amazing.
My issue is every time I go to I've unlocked the next two areas, that they force exploration. I hate that. Just unlock the area. Don't make me go.
I do not like having to like walk around looking for random shit. I do not like that. Luckily, when I get to those sections, or when I got to those sections, already knew exactly where to go, so I didn't have to like search around. But yeah, that is very annoying. I will agree with you 100% on that.
Yeah, so yeah, big fuck you to that.
Come on,
not
man.
to you, but just to Monster Hunter for
it's so
making
good.
me just run around in circles incessantly.
No, yeah, I agree with you. Very annoying. And it's like they don't let you get a lot of the stuff in the end game that prevents a lot of that garbage. Like you can mount different beasts or whatever, and like of course you move a lot faster. You don't use up all your stamina. All right, friends, here we go. It does not allow me to invite you
because I haven't gone through the tutorial.
I don't know. I'm just gonna try and invite you. I don't see that you're online though.
I did change my status to online.
What's this says you're online. Invite. Okay, I can invite you to my game. Here we go.
Okay, cool. I just need this. Oh, and I need to launch freaking Facebook. Can't forget.
Yeah, we're just about to start.
It's just doing it again. What is wrong with you? Weird. Some weirdness is going on here, but it's okay. Let's go live.
And I'm starting this week, correct?
That is correct, sir.
All right.
Let's get my stream key. Let's copy that over. Let's put that in here. Somewhere. Right here. Done.
Ignore me. I'm not in your chat. Leave me be. I'm working.
Go live. All right, you got all of that.
Yep, I'm
sweet.
good to go.
Confirm go live. And I do need to change this. I'm so sorry, man.
He said, I told that as to get in with me and I'd help you.
You can't help me with that, though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I have to do that on my own.
No, there you could invite somebody to any mission, pretty much. There might be some cases where you have to like get to a certain point by yourself, but then you can invite people right after.
Oh, what is going on? Accessibility. I'm not worried about that right now. I need you to go down here. Pin you right there. I need you to go up here. You're supposed to go there. You can be closed. You can be closed. You can be closed. You need to be maximized.
We almost done. We almost ready.
You go down here. And let's start playing that. And AWGNS episode 208. What was it? The PC game? What was it called? PC game what?
PC game show?
Yeah, PC
gaming show or whatever.
2020.
Some garbage.
More. Episode 208.
Yeah, but putting down Monster Hunter for like an extended period of time is like not a good idea if you actually want to play the game.
Yeah, you fall behind, right?
You fall behind, or like you forget how certain monsters behave or how your weapon functions. It's like, it's hard getting back into that zone, you know? For me,
yeah,
at least. Definitely not a drop in, drop out co-op type situation. Where you're just like, oh, you're playing? Okay, yeah. I'll just pick up a controller. Like, no, you better know what you're doing.
Yeah, I was definitely trying to move into something else while I was on my hiatus, and that was
Destiny.
that it didn't win. My Destiny hiatus is and Monster Hunter is a losing proposition at this point. Let's see.
It doesn't appear to be a way for me to make this a private game. I don't know why that is.
All right, so we are currently live on the book.
Live on the book.
And
I still don't see you online, but it does let me invite you, so I'm gonna send that one more time.
let me see my live video preview. I might have the invites because I got my notifications off. So all these invites you've been sending me, I'm probably getting them. I just haven't reacted to them because I've been doing. Yeah, I have 2 of them from you.
Okay, all right, we're good.
I just joined. All right, we are up on Facebook.
Yep.
They can hear us. They can't see us. So just do a quick audio check.
How do we sound, chat? We sound okay? I think we sound good. I'm taking this to Facebook.
And I need to change the game in the start text because we are not playing Streets of Rage.
Oh, sounding golden. Oh shit. What mic are you using, Boogie?
What mic? I'm using a Blue
Yeti.
Blue, huh? Yeah, Blue Yeti.
Yeah. I am using an Audio Technica microphone. I've just realized I've had this mic for a long fucking time, like 6 years. I've had this thing.
All right.
I'm gonna wait till you join into the game. Are you in here? I think you might have muted yourself.
Yeah, the game went off. I don't know if it crashed or what. So I'm launching back into it now.
Okay.
Don't know why or who or why that happened. But.
Why? What?
Dude, this ginger ale green tea from Canada Dry, that's that shit.
You said what now?
Canada Dry green tea ginger ale.
Ooh. Have you had
It's
the
yummy.
Canada Dry fucking bold? That shit's good. That shit's good. That's some ginger ale for your ass. That shit's real good.
I have to check that out. I get to
I was
pick my
like,
character.
bold. Like what? Oh yeah, you get to pick like your skin. They all do the same thing though.
Yeah.
Pick your skin tone.
I'm gonna go with this guy. Oh wait, he got blue eyes. Oh well, too late.
It's never too late, Boogie.
That's fine.
You get the host up.
Oh, I pressed random buttons. What did I do?
I'm actually surprised that I sound clean because I've been having audio issues for the last few of streams on my personal channel. I guess that doesn't happen here.
I am new objective, go to the village.
Oh, you have to, yeah, okay, so you have to go through the tutorial. Should take like 2 minutes.
All right. Get out of here. Zombie face. Can I jump? No jumping. Okay.
Yep, no jumping.
The village is on fire. The village is on fire. Ow.
All right, we are good, sir.
All right, whenever you're ready to start, if you want to wait for me to finish this tutorial.
I can start. We can get it started while you do that real quick. Since I'm starting this off and everything. Just let me bring up the Facebook feed one more time. There we go. All right, here we go. And yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a weekly gaming news show, the podcast where me and my good friend Todd come together at the end of every single week and we discuss the trending topics in video games. We are your hosts, like I mentioned. My name is Trenell and I'm here with my good friend Todd. How are you doing this week, sir? How's everything been going for you?
It's going pretty good. I started my new shift, so I'm it's still
back
gonna take me a little.
At the OG time frame.
Yeah, back at the OG Sunday night window. But yeah, my 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's gonna take me a couple of weeks to get used to that and you know, set up a new normal because today, I struggled with it. Staying awake.
Yes, struggle staying awake. Hey man, I've only had a nighttime gig one time in my life, and it was not pleasant. It was not pleasant at all. I did not have fun with that job. I was very sleepy all the time. But yeah, man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back on Sundays, which, you know, gives us a lot of extra time to do post-stream stuff, especially on, you know, with Mondays, you know, being really, the time where we can put stuff together for you guys outside of the live show. So make sure that you're subscribed to us over on YouTube. We are streaming live on YouTube right now, and I do plan on putting some more stuff together for you guys. And we're playing, we're not playing Streets of Rage 4. We are playing Minecraft Legends today, starting our first gameplay session of this game. Last week we went through Streets of Rage 4 on hard mode, and this game actually tied with Remnant. The new DLC just came out, and it was between this and Minecraft. This and Remnant, and so we decided to go with this one. Once we get through this, Remnant will be our next target. We will re-engage with that game, and I can't wait to get back into it.
That was a fun game, fun time for sure.
That was probably one of the most fun experience that I've had in a long time for a game that I wasn't looking forward to at all.
Right. And I remember before we had talked about that game. I forgot what the story was surrounding, but we talked about that game a while before it was released. Yeah,
we did. We talked about it. We was like, it looks good. Looks like something I would want to get into. Never picked it up, and then as soon as it went on Microsoft's Game Pass, it was time.
Yep. Okay,
but
so I finished the tutorial.
Okay, finish the tutorial. So you should be able to accept my invitation now, because I'm basically right at that place where you need to be.
Okay, you have to send me another invite. Looks like it may have expired.
Okay.
Well, wait. Maybe I already joined. It's going to let me automatically join into you.
Shit.
Ooh, I got a fishing rod. No, it's not letting me join you. But okay. I can do this.
I can send an invite.
And I can join. No, I was able to just join you off the menu. Okay, so we're starting Minecraft, and we do have some news. So let's jump into it.
Yeah, we're going to jump into the news, but before we get into the current events, we're going to discuss an update from a previous episode that we had. So Boogie, why don't you go ahead and take it away?
Yeah, so remember back, I think it was in April, there was a security breach on Nintendo Online. They mentioned that something about 140,000 accounts that may have been impacted. Well, Nintendo just released this past week an update saying that in April, it wasn't about 140 impacted accounts. There were 300,000 impacted accounts.
Yikes.
Their recommendation is that you turn on 2FA, change of passwords and such. I don't know. I wasn't contacted or notified as being impacted, but they did say they were sending emails out to people that have been impacted. So yeah, this has been a problem, not just a Nintendo problem. This has been a problem with many major companies. When it comes to data breaches, they are not being forthright. They haven't been forthright with it. So a lot of people are being notified late when it's too late. They may know about the breach 30, 60, 90 days in advance. And
I was about to say I readied up a mission.
Yeah, they might know about the breach 30, 60, 90 days in advance, and the consumer are at a disadvantage because their information is out there for quite a long period of time before they have any idea or the ability to take action.
Yeah, super unfortunate, very shady on Nintendo's part. Why wouldn't you? I mean, they do it for optics. They don't want so many people knowing that their information is not safe with Nintendo, so of course, but by trying to mitigate it by putting out false information just makes people trust you even less. So it's unfortunate because if you want to play Nintendo Online, you have to have an account, and so your information will be stored there. The best thing that you can do is just make sure that you have a very strong password with, I would say, at least 15 characters, and
two-factor. You have to have
two-factor on.
Yeah, any account that you have, if it has two-factor, activate two-factor. The safest two-factor is if you do it through an app like Google Authenticator or Microsoft has an Authenticator app. SMS will be the next thing. Email it would be the least secure. but make sure you turn on two-factor on all of your accounts that have it available.
Yeah.
That's the best way to try to protect yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I wasn't notified either, so I'm pretty sure that, since I enabled two-factor authentication the last time we talked about them having a data breach, I feel like I've been pretty much safe. It just sucks that okay, so this is a TNT box. If you pick this up, you can throw it with your arrow button, or the right trigger is the default button for me.
Oh wow,
and that's
huge.
just a huge explosion.
Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, I have two-factor on all my accounts that allow it. I usually turn it on. That's one of the first things after I create an account, unless it's like something that I don't really care about. Yeah. Then this password is my password. I don't care. But oh, this is a big dude.
Yeah, big boy. Got armor.
So I usually don't. I usually turn it on. So I had two-factor on the entire time.
I didn't know Nintendo had two-factor, so mine was not enabled initially. But it's enabled now, and it will remain enabled. Oh, be careful! You're getting beat up. Left bumper is to use your health item. Yeah, get his aggro. Yeah, there we go. All right. So this game is fun. It's simple. It's fun. I really enjoyed it. I played through
the cows
because the cows give you meat, and meat is sustenance. And we need that. All right, so yeah, that was the only update that we had. Make sure you guys are keeping your information secure, because these companies out here, like, it would behoove them to protect your information, but at the end of the day, it's all about protecting their situation. So.
Did I leave you? Yeah, I did leave you.
Oh, I was right around the corner. We good.
Yeah, again, I mean, there's laws that they have to release the data or release data breaches sooner now. You want to grab that potion?
What is it? It is a swiftness. Yeah, boost your movement speed.
Yeah, so, oh wow, there's a cooldown on the roll. Okay.
Yep, cooldown on the roll. Alright, watch out for the creepers, man. Creepers, they will mess you up.
So let's move on from Nintendo and our next story. Let's move into our quick hits.
Yes.
This is it's a funny story to me, and this also highlights why people like Nintendo go out of their way to sue and send cease and desist when their IPs are at risk. Yeah. So the New York City Correctional Service, due to the coronavirus and not giving prisoners any yard time anymore, decided to give them handheld games, and they got them game kids. Not Game Boys, I call them Game Kids, because basically what they did is buy them a bunch of they bought them a bunch of bootleg Game Boys. Oh damn!
Oh man, yeah, these guys are busting off.
Yeah, they brought them a bunch of bootleg Game Boys. It's like $86,000 worth. I think it's at $15 each, and this is what Nintendo doesn't want, right? So this is from all information available. It seems like it's one of those it's one of those consoles with 100 games inside of it, right? Yeah. One console, 100 game type things. Oh damn! It's a dude behind us too.
Oh.
Yo,
right. I did not think I was gonna get you revived that time. Ooh, that was rough. Okay, so you should have your X and Y buttons should allow you to do different effects. So your X puts.
I don't have anything. It's empty.
Oh, press up on the D-pad. Yeah, up on the D-pad to go to your inventory.
There we go. And I got different weapons.
And you have different like sub weapons. So the firecracker is basically an explosive arrow, and the fishing hook allows you to pull enemies closer to you.
Why would I want to pull enemies closer to me?
So you can beat them up with your sword.
I got an axe. I want to use the axe.
Use the axe.
And it's 10. So I'm assuming 10 is strong.
Yes. Way stronger than what we currently have. Anything is going to be stronger than what we currently have. See, that's the firecracker.
All right.
So once you use it, it's on a cooldown. Ooh. All right, be careful. Your life is low. Oh shit.
Oh damn it! All right, let me stop. I running face first and stuff because.
Yeah, they're not playing.
Space Wizard, baby. I got that Space Wizard mentality.
You do.
Yeah. So yeah, it's and this highlights why these companies are so anal on their IPs being used without their permission, because stuff like this happens.
Yeah.
And oh shit, I'm out of arrows.
Yeah, same.
Oh, and I died again?
You gotta use that health.
I suck at this game.
Don't worry, we'll get it.
Yeah, so
are we even supposed to be
that's that. I don't know if you have something to add to it, but
I mean nothing significant. Trying to revive you, I died.
Yeah, I'll stop dying again.
Okay, not a problem. All right, just respawns us back here. The game is pretty generous, so we're good. No, I don't have much to add to the story. It just goes to show you why.
Oh, not an arrow.
Yeah, same here. All right, so let's just follow the waypoint. I think we're going in the opposite direction. There may be a chest down there, but I don't think it's worth dying. So let's head up this way. And yeah, I don't think it's worth the
pull them.
Uh-oh. All right, yeah, let's wait till they get a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer.
The third buddy wants to come in. They're just chilling back there.
All right.
X.
Yeah, I just really don't like the fact that companies or institutions feel like they can get away with this kind of stuff, because then when you have somebody that wants to do something, that will not benefit him in any way, like some kind of a fan project, like we've seen,
right.
Hundreds of times, they can't get the green light from Nintendo because there's so many people out there that are already ripping them off and using and making money. And the worst thing about it is they're probably making the inmates use their own commissary money or whatever to obtain these
pay for
consoles.
The device. Yep.
So that sucks. I mean, how much is a Game Boy in 2020?
That's true. That's true, but I mean, a Game Boy with 100 games.
Very true. Yeah, you might have a little bit of trouble finding some Game Boy games on the cheap.
Right.
But yeah, so I mean, Nintendo is probably the last person they should have tried to rip off. They should have went with the Game Gear knockoff or something, because at least Sega wouldn't go after them, or maybe they would. They have the Micro coming out. They might want to protect that.
There's no indication that Nintendo's going to go, and I don't even think there's anything they could do against the purchaser. They'll have to go after the company. Yeah. I'm sure they're looking at this, and they're going to ask for records from the New York City Corrections Department to see who exactly distributed these things, and they'll probably go after them. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see that in the future, but yeah, I mean, this is why these companies are
careful.
Whoa! What's the green dude? What's he doing?
Yeah, that's the creeper. He don't play.
Well, he's on you. Run.
Ooh.
Oh,
right. I gotta heal.
Help?
Yeah, it's on a cooldown. I gotta wait. It's almost ready.
Yeah, so I don't have anything else for that story. We can move on to the next story.
Yeah, we can go ahead and move on. We're getting into our current, we're already in our current events. This is our second story within our quick hits. Mm-hmm. And we have a couple of leaks that we're going to be talking about. The first one actually came by the way of Google Stadia. And
Google Stadia.
Google Stadia.
Google Stadia. I think he said Boo Boo Stadia.
I mean, is there a difference between the two? I don't know. But yeah, Google Stadia accidentally, I guess, released for a whole 30 minutes. They released the most recent build of the upcoming game Gods and Monsters, being developed by Ubisoft. I'll come in here. There's some supplies. All right, so there's enough for both of us. So you pick up one. Oh, and we share gems, so don't worry about that. Pick up a piece of bread and some arrows, and I'll pick up some as well.
Oh, so we each can open it.
Yeah, we
got
each
it.
get one.
I can't break these chests. Okay.
Nah.
All right, cool. That's cool.
But yeah, so for 30 minutes, you were able to download, not even purchase or anything, just straight up download a very incomplete version of Gods and Monsters. Oh, get the pig! Kill the pig! He has treasure.
I'm stuck at spider webs.
No, we're good. We're good.
Damn spiders, get out of here! I don't like spiders.
Yeah, me neither. Spiders suck.
Get out of here. Yeah, so they said about 100 players were able to actually download and play the game for, they say, less than 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that is a major gaffe, and is not helpful for Google and their Stadia, especially them trying to, trying to win over developers. Yeah. I mean, obviously they have to have the game on the platform so they can play test it, make sure it works with their systems, and that's fine. That makes sense. But to release it, that's wow. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what else you can say to that.
It's a flub on Google's part. They definitely messed up. Gods and Monsters was recently delayed, or not recently, but it was delayed, and part of that group of delays that went down across all of Ubisoft's major releases because of what was going on internally, and I guess just the general perception of the company at the time. They decided they should take a little bit more time and work on their games a little bit more. Mm-hmm. So they what is this? All right, so I'll teach you about this once we get back to base. Yeah, I got some armor.
I got wolf armor too. Oh, I need to
go ahead and equip it, man. Yeah, put that stuff on. Up on the D-pad to go to your inventory.
Got it.
There you go.
On the D-pad.
Wolf boys.
No.
But yeah, as you can see from the video that we're showing on screen, it is a very, very incomplete build. Nowhere near the final product or representative of it in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
But that doesn't matter to the people that are going to watch. The general public that's going to watch a YouTube video. It'd be like, wow, this game looks
trash.
Looks like trash. I'm not going to buy it when it comes out.
Right, all of the bugs and everything that's also inherent in basically a pre-alpha build of the game. It's a bad look all around. It's not a bad look on Ubisoft. If anything, it shows you how far they got to go with that game, which is also an issue with Ubisoft because people in the know can see the status of the game and get a rough idea of when it might come out, right?
Yeah.
Based on standard development timetables. So there's a lot of issue with Google making this mistake.
Nice.
But yeah, they need to be more careful.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. You got to be more careful. I mean, you hate to see it happen. I'm actually pretty excited. Oh, damn, this is a really big boy. Yeah. I'm trying to get away. All right, there we go. That's a real big boy right there. He's being buffed by a wizard. I'm trying to take him out, but I'm getting smacked.
There we go. I got him to pull away from the wizard.
All right, wizard's down.
Nice. Your health.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm backing off.
All right, cool.
Ooh, all right.
Man, TNT.
Yeah. Throw it at him. With the shoot button. And just let the fireworks happen. Boom! He did.
All right.
I am fairly weak. I'm waiting for my.
Hey, leave my friend.
Wait for my thing to recharge.
Shadow Blue grants invisibility, boost your next melee attack. Oh, I should let you got that apple.
No, I'm good. I just healed. I'm good.
All right, cool. All right, so let's move on to the next story here.
Yeah. And this is our second leak of today that we're going to be talking about. So after it was leaked that it was actually a thing, EA essentially just confirmed the next game in the Star Wars franchise that they're going to be making, and that's a Star Wars Squadrons.
Yes, and it seems to be a It's basically like a flight sim, or not a flight sim, but action flight game.
Yeah.
Think of like Ace Combat type game with Star Wars, within the Star Wars universe using Star Wars IP.
Yeah.
So EA, this was leaked. I think it was leaked by, was it Microsoft that leaked it? Who was it that leaked it?
I'm not sure who leaked it.
I'm gonna find out. Yeah, it was leaked by Microsoft on Xbox website. Following that leak, EA confirmed it in a tweet, and they said they're gonna have a gameplay reveal on Monday, this coming Monday. I struggled with putting this story in because of that, but I thought it would be pertinent just to go ahead and put it in anyway, because it's out there, it's common news.
Yep. And they have you can actually go to the website right now. Well, not the website, but you can go to their official YouTube channel, and it's actually scheduled for 10 a.m. On the 15th is when
tomorrow morning. Yep.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning is when the trailer is going to go live. So they've already made moves to show off what they were expecting to show off. They said that was the planned date to announce it was Monday morning. So.
Yeah, and the Microsoft just put the listing up. They weren't supposed to put it up until Monday, and they put it up Friday. So there's that. Are you excited? I know you're not a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I've never been a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I mean the last Star Wars fighting pilot sim that I played was TIE Fighter or TIE Fighter versus X-Wing. If it's anything like that. Because I really did enjoy that. That game is old. That game is from like the 90s, 95, 96.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's anything like that, I'll definitely give it a look. If it's not anything like that, I'm not going to give it a look. And that's just where I stand on it. Period.
Yeah. I mean, EA has had a very rough stint with the Star Wars franchise. People were just coming around to Star Wars Battlefront 2, which of course started the whole look into loot box as a hindrance to the gaming experience. But over the years has come to gain a lot of respect within the gaming community. Apparently if you go and play a Star Wars Battlefront 2 right now, it's actually really, really good.
It is good. I play. Well, it's been a while now, but it's probably been a couple of months. It was right before the last update, but it's really good, and they have fixed it, but it's just too little, too late, right? The huge poor press that it got from the beginning. Watch out!
Oh, that hurts.
The horrible press that it got from initial release with the loot boxes and how you were unlocking the hero characters, how long it took, actually how much it cost or how long it took. It never really recovered from that. I mean, there was I bought that game for $5. It was on sale for $4.99.
Mine's came with my Xbox One X, and I just gave the code to Yanni because I didn't want it. Oh, you got a sword there.
There's Hunter's armor. I already got Hunter's armor, so you take that.
Oh no! Something completely different dropped for me. That was a sword.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I got Hunter's armor again.
Interesting.
I got it out of the last chest too.
All right, I think we're going in the opposite direction. We don't have to go down there. There's probably some chests down there, but seeing as how we're getting beat the hell up, I'd rather get the heck out of here and try to level up some of this gear.
It'll be interesting to see what the game is going to look like. I'll try to catch it live if I'm awake. If not, I'll check the replay. We may we'll have it in updates and corrections next week for those of you who want to take a quick look at it. And we'll probably have it posted on the page as well, the Facebook page. If you follow us on Facebook, look forward to get posted.
I saw TNT up there. I did not mean to roll into him.
It's LB, right? Yeah, I needed that.
You take the pork, I'll take the apple.
Stupid spiders, man. They're annoying. Oh, damn, there's a lot of these dudes.
Alright, so we just gotta get the hell out of here, man.
Oh, the cows kind of try to attack you, don't they?
Nah, they never attack you.
Why is he walking up on me like that?
He thinks that you're friendly. Little does he know.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's going to be it for our quick hits.
Yeah. not much to talk about, but there was some very, very important leaks that happened. One of which, is being looked at as a bigger issue than the other. I feel like the Star Wars Squadron, since it was so close to the actual announcement, it may not hurt or hinder the game much when it comes to sales. But people looking at this incomplete version of Gods and Monsters is just unfortunate on a lot of different levels. It's gonna set the wrong precedent for people that aren't in the know, people that aren't aware, like, oh, this is a pre-alpha build or something like that. People that just don't care about that kind of information. Their first glance at a game, that looks like trash, and now it's out of sight, out of mind. I'm not thinking about it anymore because I saw it. It looked bad, so forget it.
And beyond that, there's issues where, again, there's people that's smart enough to look at that build and get an idea of how far along Ubisoft is with that game. Exactly. And can ape their release date from as far as just scooping their release date to directly putting something out to compete with them maybe beforehand to hurt their sales. So there's a lot of issues to go on with this. That goes with this, but
and that's why we normally don't. And you mentioned it earlier. That's why we don't really talk too much about leaks because ultimately it damages what the team had envisioned for the game's release, in terms of like marketing or whatnot. So we usually don't cover leaks, but these have been substantiated. There's been a response from the teams, so it sucks, but this is the world we live in. Apparently. If you come up here, Boogie, you can talk to the blacksmith. You can use your rubies to get a random item.
I was still at the game complete screen. I didn't even move forward.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I freaking jumped forward. Okay.
So where are we at? Oh, right here.
Yeah, you can use your gems to get random items. You can get armor, weapons, different bows.
I got a glaive.
And then you can sell stuff that you don't want. You can like dismantle it and get rid of it that way.
That sucks.
What?
The glaive they gave me is weaker than my. I want that.
All right, something you need to be looking at is the enhancements on your weapons as well.
That's what I was just doing. I just put 2 enhancements on my axe. This hunter armor is stronger, so I want to use that. And how am I dismantling stuff?
Go to your menu and salvage.
XA, yep.
I'm just gonna spend some money. I don't remember what my favorite weapon was. The daggers are cool. I think I'm gonna go with the daggers because they're the strongest. So we're gonna get rid of both of these. And we leveled up so that we can enhance things. We have a few points that we can use.
This is annoying me because I keep getting stuff from this dude, but it's all weaker than the axe I got. The axe was like the first drop I got. It was level 10.
Mm-hmm. That's how they get you.
God, son of a cotton picker.
Right. We can
don't want that. All right, I'm all set then. Okay, so before we move on to our top stories, let's talk about some people who have helped bring us to where we're at. First, let's talk about the new challengers. If you're a fighting game aficionado, and we do have online tournaments coming up, the EVO Online is coming up next month. If you want to practice, you want to learn, you want to get better, the new challengers is the place for you. They support games such as Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat 11, Tekken 7, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. All of those games, they have fight nights, they have tournaments, they do offer replay critiques and one-on-one training if that's what you're looking for. They are a great community, they're friendly, they're fun, non-toxic group of players that love fighting games. You can check them out on Twitch at New Challenges TV, twitch.tv /New Challenges TV, or you can follow them on Twitter at New Challenges TV.
Yes, and big shout out to Mr. Vinegar, who is the founder of the Discord server, and a huge shout out to Mount Lover, who is not only a friend of a weekly gaming news show, but over on the New Challengers, he's a coach, he's a commentator, he's a tournament organizer, he's a jack of all trades over there, well respected in the community, who was featured in Eurogamer. So, for those of you that think that this is just another random assortment of people on Discord. No, this is a legit organization with a lot of experience in molding new players into champions in their preferred fighting video game. So make sure that you check them out if you have any interest on getting yourself started in the FGC. Once again, that's the new challengers. And second up, we do have to shout out our friends over at the Cookout PoC. For those of you that are unfamiliar, the Cookout is a community, a group of like-minded people of color that come together to assist in making dope content for the internet. And a weekly gaming news show has been lucky enough to be a part of this organization for a little over a year now. Did you go ahead and do the new
Soggy
mission?
Swamp.
Soggy Swamp. Okay. All right, so we're playing on difficulty 5 just because that's how we get the most loot. So if you can back out of this one so we can get the harder version, there we go. Because we'll get more loot that way.
That's cool.
All right. But yeah, so shouts out to Denny Von Doom, who is the community manager, and shout out to Glitch Scythe, who is the person that introduced us, the streamer that introduced us to the new challenger, and shout out to V.Me, who has been the homie and a big support, a big source of support for our online endeavors. Last but not least, we do have merch available, so if you would like to support a weekly gaming news show directly and look good in the process, you can do so by going to our storefront. It is hosted by Streamlabs, and it has t-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, and mugs with our avatars and logos stamped on them. So all proceeds go directly towards helping to make this a much better experience for all of you guys out there, and we greatly appreciate it. I got my mom a coffee mug for Mother's Day, and she loves it, along with the Keurig that we got her. So she's having a good time. It's moderately priced. The fabric and the material is top notch. So you don't have to worry about the logos and avatars like fading away in the wash or anything like that. Or at least I haven't experienced that. So head on over, get your cop yourself some gear, and I thank you all for the love and support. It's been a pleasure doing this show for you guys, and we're going to continue doing it for the time being. What is this? Oh, it's a road. Okay, cool. All right, so I got daggers now, so I got like this stupid combo.
I keep teleporting. I don't know what I do.
Just like a pilgrim.
Oh, it's R. I see what's happening. The R.
RB?
R stick.
Right stick. Yeah, makes you roll. Yeah. All right, I also got a dog companion, so he'll be helping us out.
How'd you get a dog?
It's one of the extra abilities that you can get.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah,
let's go ahead and move on to the top stories for this week. We have a few that we want to get into, and the first one that we're going to talk about is something that we are happy to to mention this week. And I hope that this is a reoccurring segment that we could do, because this is definitely something that we should see more of going into the next generation, and that is new to cross-platform. And what we mean by this is that there's two games that have gone cross-play across all platforms, and we are happy to announce them. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Right. So the first game, which I didn't even realize had multiplayer, but come to think about it, when we talked about this game way back when it was first being announced and released, and the disappointment in it, it's No Man's Sky. It is getting cross-platform multiplayer, and what the multiplayer in No Man's Sky is, you can explore together. You also can build your bases and have people come and visit, trade, and do stuff like that. So that's going live, which is cool. I tried playing No Man's Sky. It is definitely not the game for me.
Not for you.
You basically fly. Whoa, what are you throwing at me?
Whoa,
guy. Wizard dude, man.
You don't play.
It's not for me. I wouldn't say it's a bad game or a good game. It's just something I couldn't get into. But there are tons of people that play it. And this is one way for it. This is a game where it's a pretty niche game in my opinion. And it's a way to it's a way to help give the game longer life by having a larger community instead of 3 split or multiple. Oh gosh, I'm about to die. Multiple split communities.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the second game we have in the new to crossplay is Need for Speed Heat. This is significant because it's an EA game. This is the first, as far as I can recall, the first EA game that's come up with cross-platform play.
I can't think of any other ones.
Yeah, hopefully they move that into their sports titles. We look at Madden, we look at FIFA. They move it into their Star Wars titles. We talked about the leak of Star Wars Squadron coming up. God damn, it's a lot of dudes.
Yep. We're good. Woo! We might not be good. Stay away from that fire.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Oh fuck! I freaking.
Damn, these dudes so fast.
I'm trying to get down to you, but they keep throwing stuff at me. How you doing?
I'm struggling.
Oh my god, they're
aggro. I'm about to die, dude.
Oh, I'm dead. All right.
I can't even heal myself. Do I have?
You gotta kill him and you gotta pick me up.
That will hurt me in 20 seconds.
Careful. Ooh, all have fallen. Yeah, this game on the harder difficulties is the only place where you're gonna get any kind of difficulty in this game. It's actually pretty easy if you just go through it on the base difficulty.
The base difficulty, that's fine. Oh god! Ah! I fell in the water. I'm dead. Damn. They're behind us. We got pinched.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to get on one side of them, but it's proving difficult. All right, let's get some space.
Run!
Oh my god!
God damn!
we have to start this one from the beginning.
Oh,
okay, where we at? Damn.
Dang.
All right, get rid of these smoke dudes.
These wizard dudes, right? Yeah.
Yeah, wizard dudes are a problem. Freaking potion grandma dudes. I don't know what the hell you want to call them. Oh, I missed my arrow. That's not good.
Oh, how did they get behind us?
I have no idea. Oh, probably me. We'll lead them there.
I'm out of arrows.
I only have 50 left. So I'm going to shoot the hell out of these grandmas. Can I slice you, please? Oh, man.
God damn it.
You can also use the fishing rod to stun them.
Oh, man. Oh, to stun them.
Yeah, when you pull them in, they're stunned. So that's something to keep in mind.
And the fishing rod is... I just have cooldown.
Yeah, once you use it, it's a little cooldown. All right, so we have to destroy these brew pots. There's a lot of boys up there, so let's be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, we got slime.
Oh, what is that big great thing? Is that the slime you're talking about?
That's a slime. Yep. But yeah, so let's go ahead and keep on moving. Congrats to these two studios for finally making the jump to cross-play. Like I just mentioned, I feel like this is going to be a huge thing going forward with the next generation is cross-play. I feel like if your game is not going to have cross-play going forward, you're just begging to be met with with criticism from the general gaming populace, especially if it's not like a first-party game.
Yeah, at this point,
if you're EA or Activision and your game is multiplayer, it should be multi-platform.
Multi-platform, right? If you're a third-party developer and you're locking your game into one platform, shame on you.
Yeah.
God damn.
especially if you want any kind of longevity in terms of being like a oh god, this damn smoke.
Oh god damn it.
But if you want your game to have any kind of longevity as a multiplayer experience, going multi-platform is the way to go. God, damn smoke. Shoot it.
Yeah, can we get what's up here? No, nothing up here.
Nah, we can't go up there yet. We gotta destroy these things.
You gotta destroy the pots, yeah.
Oh, they beat my damn dog.
They beat your dog? The goddamn brutes. Hey, come on, Freddy, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. Oh gosh. I just healed. Oh, I rolled into the smoke. Cotton picking.
Whew. Almost killed myself.
Yeah, so the next thing we got coming up is another rumor, but it's being substantiated outside of the gaming industry. It's actually being substantiated by in the financial industry, and that's that AT&T is putting up Warner Brothers Interactive for sale. And if you're unfamiliar with Warner Brothers Interactive, you know they're the ones that's behind Mortal Kombat, the Batman Arkham series, and many other games. So this is, man, you scared me coming around there with that thing on your head.
Sorry.
What the hell is that? Yeah, so they're expected to get about $2 billion for the sale of Warner Brothers Interactive. It'll be interesting who. God damn it! It'll be interesting who.
Why can't I freaking attack?
Decides to pick them up if a major publisher like maybe like an EA or Activision grabs them. Ubisoft, one company that's been prolific in purchasing is THQ Nordic.
Yeah.
But the price tag is pretty high. I mean, they're looking for like $2 billion or more. So
I was trying to pick you up, man. I died.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see where this leads to, and what actually happens to this to Warner Brothers Interactive and their IPs. They do work on a lot of licensing games as well.
The majority of their games are licensed. I mean, WB Interactive was essentially a studio that was made to make video games for the comic book characters. After licensing those out to different teams didn't prove fruitful for them. So they acquired NetherRealm Games, or they created NetherRealm Games once Midway went out of business. So they've had Mortal Kombat and Injustice going really strong for a number of years. The Batman Arkham series is probably one of the best superhero games, ever created, or the game series ever created. And so, yeah, it's going to be a hefty price tag for whoever wants to pick them up. My question is, will they be able to continue doing things as business as usual? Because they also do Shadow of Mordor. Like, how is that going to go in terms of those licensing deals with stuff with IPs that aren't owned by WB? How's that going to go? That's my question. Are they going to be able to hang on to any of those? We got a sword that does 11 damage. It has Toxic Cloud and Chain. I don't like that, so I'm gonna.
I just got mercenary armor.
Mercenary armor?
Yeah, plus 11, plus 38 health, 35% damage reduction, 20% weapon damage boost. Awesome. I will take it. And I was able to do 20% increased range and melee damage.
Nice.
Enhance.
Yeah, make sure you're doing your enhancements, man. We are going to need them.
I need health. My health goes down too fast. So,
that's the problem.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see who bids for this, and where the IPs wind up. If it's going to wind up getting split out, or if one company is going to come in and swoop it up. But again, the belief is that AT&T is going to get around $2 billion for the Warner Brother Interactive Publishing portfolio.
That's a lot of money, man. That is a lot of money. I'm curious as to why they feel the need to sell right now.
I don't know what AT&T is. They're not doing too great financially because they made a lot of big acquisitions, and they're probably trying to, clear up their debt. They're trying to probably pay down some of their debt. Because AT&T went out and bought HBO. They brought Time Warner. They brought DirecTV. They were buying all kinds of shit. So they've got a lot of debt, and some of the business that they purchased isn't performing the way they were expecting it to perform.
Right.
So my guess is this is a something for them. Ouch. Okay, make sure I stay away from those poles. To try to pare down some of the debt that they've incurred over the past few years.
Okay.
And this is really outside of what their core business is. So it makes sense for them to move Warner Brothers Interactive versus something like HBO or DirecTV.
A lot of them. Yeah, because they do TV. They don't really do video games, so that makes sense.
Get off me. Don't run, spider.
Yeah, see, the spiders are sneaky. They'll run away until they can get you webbed up, and then they'll
mess you up.
Attack you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
so let's move on to the next story. We got news out of Apple's App Store, and this is not news Apple is going to really enjoy because they have been implicated in a class action lawsuit regarding loot boxes. And basically, the complaint is numerous games rely on loot boxes, and it's the complaint is that the loot boxes are predatory and are tantamount to gambling. It's filed in California. The argument is that the loot boxes are gambling and contrary to California laws or against the laws in California. And it's a parent that got burnt from her kid, spending money on loot boxes.
Yeah.
I've repeatedly said what I think about parents and kids buying loot box stuff on loot boxes, and how it's not the company's fault that you don't regulate your kids. Yeah. But beyond that, there is something to say about predatory loot boxes, especially in games like Mario Kart and in Roblox and those type of games.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see because it's hard to hold the developers accountable. Nobody wants to go after the developers, but if you go after the distribution platform, maybe you can get some some traction.
Change. Yeah, some kind of a movement in your direction. I mean, we've seen that happen with with Ubisoft and the Rainbow Six Siege knockoff. I have completely left you. Head south.
Oh.
Or you can teleport to me. Yeah, just go and teleport to me. I'm going in the right direction. Clicking the right stick.
Yeah, it's teleported me. So I don't have a problem with this lawsuit. I do have a problem when I see parents complaining that, oh, my kids bought stuff because, I have 2 kids. They have devices. They don't buy stuff because I don't allow it. And it's not because I tell them not to buy it, but I also set up my parental controls so they aren't able to. Right. So, there are tools to prevent this, but that doesn't absolve these companies and these, like I said, these are predatory practices when it comes to in-game transactions, especially on mobile. A lot of the in-game transaction and microtransactions that we currently complain about on our console and PC games were born in mobile.
Yeah.
They were mobile first, and they just were brought over to console and PC. It didn't start here.
Exactly. Yeah, so I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with the lawsuit either. It's probably going to be the only means of change that they can actually get, because we've seen that suing video game companies when it comes to loot boxes is not an easy feat. They will go leaps and bounds to protect the source of revenue that they, you know, have gained in the form of loot boxes. So we just like circling this dude around.
Yeah.
I was doing the same thing, man. This is one of the big dudes, man. These guys don't play. Ooh, nice shot with the freaking TNT. I saw you. How many arrows I got? I got plenty of arrows. Let me start using these. Oh my god, my dog has so many arrows in his face, man. This is not cool.
I saw him running around. Looks like a porcupine.
Oh, damn. Ooh, I'm hurting. There we go.
Ouch. 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 Stop it. Oh, I can't heal?
Grab that.
I can't heal?
The apple just gives you regen. Doesn't
Yeah.
heal you straight up.
I don't have any... I can't tell, but I gotta move this logo, because I can't tell what I have. This is not working. Hold on, let me shut that off real quick.
Yeah, you better hurry. Dude with the pillars is here.
Where is it? Where is it?
Where is it?
There it, nope. There it is. Turn that off. There we go.
You good?
Yeah, that's better. I need to turn that off. Oh, now we're all floating in the sky. I gotta fix that. God dang it. I'll fix it. It's fine. When we come to a break. Oh shit. Come here. Get over here.
There we go. Watch out for the pillar.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, that thing don't play, man. That thing don't play.
Yeah, I had just used my roll, so when I tried to roll again, it was on.
Oh yeah, it did happen. So yeah, we'll keep you guys informed on what happens with this lawsuit. You know, like all lawsuits when it comes to this kind of thing, you know, there's an extended amount of time where we won't have any news or updates. But as soon as we get some, we will fill you guys in our updates in the correction section.
I'm sure Microsoft. Oh, look at this, a 14 sword right here. Oh wait, am I the only one that can see that?
You are alone. I'm dead.
I'm about to die too.
All right, if you can get to me, I'm open to you. Yeah, there you go.
I see you.
Be careful because you can't move while you. Oh, you're undercover. Nice.
Undercover. Yeah. Yeah. So I think Microsoft and Sony are gonna be paying attention to this because they can set a precedent, right? If Apple is found liable, Sony and Microsoft can be found liable because again, at this point, they're not suing the game company; they're suing the platform. Yeah. The App Store is Apple's marketplace platform and marketplace. Yeah. And if they get sued and held liable, that means the Microsoft Store, the PlayStation Store, Steam, Epic Game Store, those companies can watch it. This exploiting thing.
Oh damn! I didn't even see that.
Those companies can also be in trouble. Oh shit. So yeah, definitely going to keep an eye on this, and I'm sure we're not the only ones.
No, definitely not, because you know we've been very slow with news on whether or not loot boxes are considered illegal. There's been a lot of talks going, but not a lot of action. And this seems to be the very first time where we're actually able to get some kind of a response out of these studios. Go ahead and grab that if you need it.
I definitely did.
Ooh, give me that bread. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next story. And our next two topics that we're going to be talking about are two events that went on during this week. The first of which was the PC gaming show, and then we will wrap up our news portion of the show with the PlayStation 5 reveal. So let's go ahead and get into the PC gaming show, which went down yesterday. Yeah, go ahead.
Before we do that, real quick, my health, that's unlimited. It's just on a cooldown, right?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. All right, so yes, let's move into the PC gaming show, and that was yesterday afternoon, and this is actually right on schedule. This is normally when they do it, the Saturday before E3. I mean, as we all know, E3 is not happening this year, for reasons we all are aware of. But so they had the PC gaming show yesterday. They showed off a lot of. I thought a lot of great games, a lot of interesting games, and some DLC. But yeah, one of the biggest surprises was the Persona 4 Golden, which showed up. People really were caping for that. And then the Valhalla game was a pretty good looking one. Also. Humankind and Icarus, we're getting a lot of talk surrounding those games. But I think overall there were some interesting games that were shown off yesterday.
Yeah.
For me, the Godfall game is something I'm very interested in.
Godfall is good.
The Remnant, they showed another Remnant DLC, Remnant Subject 2923. Rogue Lords, it looks interesting, but meh. What was the other game? The Forgotten City, no thank you.
But go ahead and teleport to when you're ready.
Yeah, they showed off quite a bit. Oh, the New World, that was the other one. Red Sails was another one as well. And then one that was really surprising was the Outlast Trials, which is actually going to have multiplayer. Bringing multiplayer to Outlast, to the Outlast. Why did I just get blown up as soon as I got it? To the Outlast world. So that's actually kind of cool too. Why am I smoking? Hey, where's the guy? You're gonna stop this, dude. Yeah. So I mean, overall, I thought the PC gaming show had showed a lot of great potential in games. Hey, stop! Leave me alone, guy. Goddamn son of bitches.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of them.
Yo, this armor's coming in handy because
it is.
Before I would have been dead like twice, easily. Yeah. So did you get a chance to look? Was there anything in there that really caught your eye?
I caught the I didn't actually get to watch it as it was happening. I caught a lot of the trailers after the fact on different social media platforms. Nothing really jumped out at me per se. Valhalla. I'm actually really interested in Valhalla. It has had a very rough, first impression because of Ubisoft not knowing what the hell a gameplay trailer is. But besides that, I feel like it's going to be a really good experience. I'm actually looking forward to it. Believe it or not, I am a fan of Assassin's Creed, so I do want to see how they move forward with the franchise after taking a little bit of time off. So that's going to be fun to see. And you know what? I did mention this in an earlier stream. I am in the process of building myself a new PC. So I wouldn't really look at a PC gaming show and think much of it. But with me actually in the process of building something, I may want to pay a little bit more closer attention going forward. Because a lot of games I might just get on PC just because it might just run 10 times better,
It's going to 100% run 10 times better.
Yeah.
I can't speak for, the next gen that's coming up, but for now, I have an analog. I run Destiny 2 on PC, I have it for Xbox, I have it for PlayStation 4, and there's no comparison. PC is far superior as far as load times, frame rates. I'm running what I have. I have a 1080 Ti, and I'm able to get 4K 60 frames, and the load times are amazing compared to what I'm looking at on Xbox.
Get that Apple if you need it.
So yeah, definitely PC is the way to go. Outside of exclusives, for multi-plats,
That damn pig.
I see him. Don't you run from me. Hey, you don't run up on me, dude. You get out of here.
There he goes.
Ooh, TNT box. Hold this for a second.
I got some sickles. Okay.
Yeah, get him because I don't want to throw this until we see a nice crowd. Yeah, I don't know. Have you decided? And I'm gonna sidetrack here. Have you decided which video card you're gonna get?
No, I haven't. What would you recommend? What are you using? You just said it.
Like I said, I have a 1080 Ti. But that's that came out in 2017, I think, is when that came out.
You can throw these guys if you want. These guys are pretty strong.
I'm gonna actually upgrade this year. When the next either I'm going to get the Radeon Navi, whatever that is, or the 3 series NVIDIA card when that's released. I would like some ray tracing love.
Okay.
But I don't know. It depends on your budget, but the 2060s are actually, for the price, they perform pretty well.
Okay.
For a nice mid-range. You definitely get 1080 over 120, and you can get 4K 60 fairly reliably.
That's what I'm working towards, man, because streaming at 720 that's not the move anymore.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like, no streaming services or YouTube claims they do, but it's a pain in the ass to get a 4K stream up on YouTube. But Twitch, 1080 is look at these dudes. Get out of here, stupid guys. There's bread here. If you need the bread.
No, that's you. You actually need that.
Yeah, but as far as what was shown at the PC gaming show, it's just like everything. Generally, what all of them are, right? They just show a bunch of games coming to PC. Some of them are absolutely new to PC. Some of them are going to be exclusive, or get it here first. Oh shit. Get it here first. Oh gosh. Indie games or small mid-sized developer games. But yeah, I thought what they showed at the PC gaming show was pretty good. Like I said, there was quite a few games that I'm very interested in. I have moved back into PC gaming more and more with Destiny. I've been playing Civ 6 on it. I played a little Monster Hunter, and a couple other games. And there's other games that are coming out that I'll probably get on PC before I got it on any console at this point.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize I was dying. God damn it.
Yeah, these guys are not these wizards, man, because they buffed the normies.
The normal guys, yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. But yeah, there's quite a few games that were shown off that I'm very interested in getting my hands on.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that I got my eyes on. Can't wait to see some more about it. It's just right now with everything, still being announced, and this E3 season being as different as it is, I'm not gonna be able to save you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm gonna die. I'm trying to get them away. They're like babysitting your body.
Yep, they're all on me.
Yeah, now I'm being hurt by the damn level.
The nightmare thing, yeah.
Yeah. If you don't pick your partner up within a certain amount of time, you start just taking damage.
Yep.
All right.
That happened to me, yeah. So let's move on to the big news of the week.
The big news. The PlayStation 5 reveal was this weekend. When was it? Was it on Thursday this week?
Yes, it was this Thursday because it was delayed, right? They had delayed it a week. And they exactly 1 week later showed us what they had. And I have mixed feelings about what I saw.
Same.
And yeah, that's what I'm gonna say to that. I just had mixed feelings.
I'm not gonna say that I wasn't, slightly excited at some of the announcements throughout the entire presentation. But as far as the console itself, I'm very torn on the design and even more torn on, how they are going to be going forward with the next generation in terms of games being accessible to players. But we'll talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said, well, that was known coming in. They've been saying that. People haven't been really paying much attention to it.
Doesn't mean I like it.
Yeah, that's true. But what I've noticed is a lot of people are echoing your sentiments as well. Like, wait a minute, I have to get a PlayStation 5 to play some of these new games coming out.
Oh, this is a boss.
Oh, really?
I didn't even realize. Yeah, and I have no arrows. He's summoning these
little
things.
Music changing everything. Oh, look at that. Oh, what just happened? I died? Did I just get one hit?
Oh, yeah.
I just got one hit.
Yeah, if we don't beat this on this try, we might have to lower the difficulty because I'm out of arrows. This is not looking good.
Oh, I have a whole shit ton of arrows.
Let me see.
296.
Look at my weapons.
Use more.
Oh god. I don't really like any of my armor.
Oh my gosh, the damage is ridiculous. I did get one shot. Oh, don't get hit by those books.
Yeah, what are those closing books? Yeah. Try to get a good shot on them.
I take half my health every time. Yep.
There we go.
Where is he? And these little ghost dudes, get off.
Those dudes are no buenos. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this one.
Yeah.
My dog! Stop beating my dog!
They did release the PlayStation. Let us see what it looks like. There's been a lot of jokes about how it looks like. It looks to be pretty massive. But there are two versions, right? So we've got a disc version and we have an all digital version of the PlayStation. Sony's stance is that they want to give people choice. My belief is that because what they did not do on the release is mention price. Price is still an unknown.
Yep.
They did not mention price. That's still an unknown. And my belief is that the price is going to be high. And the all digital version is one to get it in the price where they feel it's going to be actually competitive, and a price that people are going to be okay with.
Yeah.
And that's what the all digital version is. Don't get it twisted. Sony doesn't want to give you the choice. They just want to give people the ability to buy it. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we got to come back to this level. This guy's a little rough. Definitely underprepared for this one.
Where is he? Is he on your body?
Yeah, he's right next to my body.
Oh, he's an asshole.
Yeah, he is an asshole.
Oh, where did this little dude come from?
I don't know. I agree with you on them, giving us the digital version because of the price of the main version. I do think that is definitely playing a part in what they're trying to do, but by just looking at the design, it's clear that the PS5 digital version was the initial concept. Like that was the first draft, you know what I'm saying? And
you
then
think?
I think that it would, I mean, just looking at them, just looking at the shape of them, there's no way that they wanted the PlayStation 5 shaped like that with that massive freaking lump on the side for the disc drive.
Well, what I'm going to say to you is that you give Sony too much credit for their ability to design hardware. I think that's not something I don't think it was an add-on at the end. Like, oh, we need to.
I mean, of course, it was like, oh my god, we forgot the disc drive. But I just think that the original console was the digital version, and then they made the lump version, the lumpy version. That's what I'm calling it.
It's possible. It could be the thing where people are going to be upset if we release a all digital one and don't allow them to use discs, because that was a problem
this generation
Microsoft ran into when they tried to first announce the original Xbox One, right? They talked about it being all digital and having to check in and not needing disc, and people really lost their minds for no reason, because that's where we went anyway with the systems. But Yeah, I can see maybe that's a thing. I just think Sony is just bad at designing. Going all the way back to the original PlayStation 1, none of the Sony's hardware has been greatly designed or desirable or anything that's like, oh my god, that is a mercenary mercenary armor, but it's not as good as the armor I already have. Well, I got a 14 sword. I want to use that, and I want to press Y.
Max damage, 25% max damage. The fire shot grows in the air, dealing extra damage to distant targets. Charge shots deal more damage, 20%. Yeah, let's do charge shot.
Alright. Top.
We're gonna try this shit one more again.
Evocation rolls, 25% artifact cooldown, 50% move speed, aura. And that's versus 38% health, 35% damage reduction, 20% weapon. Can we? You can't do a comparison? How do you compare? You really can't, can you?
Nah, not really.
You have to eye it.
You're just gonna eyeball it. But yeah, man. So let's go through everything that was shown off during the showcase, because they didn't just show off the console. They actually showed off a few games as well. So let's go down the list and we'll just give our initial impressions on the game, because I actually watched this live on Thursday when it went on. I was working from home, but I was able to watch it in another tab while I was doing my thing. And me and Mount Lover were actually talking while it was happening. So they had a few games that they showcased, one of which a fan favorite, everybody loves it. It's been top 10 selling for 8-9 years almost, and it's Grand Theft Auto 5. Funny thing is, all footage that was shown was the PS4 version, but that's neither here or there. Grand Theft Auto 5 will be available in 2021, so not even at launch, but sometime down the line it'll be available on PlayStation 5.
This is the thing about Grand Theft Auto 5. One, it's spanning now 3 generations of console. I think that's probably a first. Skyrim, so I'm expecting Skyrim to be on PlayStation 5 and Xbox One X too. Yeah. We also know that if it's coming on PlayStation 5, it's going to be on Xbox One X. So it's not
already
a
out
major
on PC, which is the best version of the game.
Right. So I to hell with Grand Theft Auto 5. Woo. I don't know why I don't even know why Sony showcased that. That didn't make much sense to me. But let's move on to the next game they showcased. Yes. Something a little more relevant.
A little bit more relevant and cause a little bit of controversy. But yeah, go ahead.
Quite a bit, yeah. So Insomniac has announced Spider-Man Miles Morales. Initially, people were wondering if it's an expansion or if it's a full game. They're saying it's a standalone game, but from everything I've read and what I've been reading the tea leaves, what's being released, it's not really a full game. It's more of an episode, or think of a standalone in the way that goddamn, what's the name of that Uncharted game? We were just talking about it.
Uncharted,
the Uncharted game.
The Lost or Last something? I can't remember. Yeah. Lost Frontier?
Maybe.
I think that was it.
Or even the Black Flag. Remember Assassin's Creed Black Flag? It had Assassin's Creed Liberation, the Black Flag Liberation.
Yeah.
Where it was an expansion, but it was also, you can also play it on its own. And so it strikes to me as it's not going to be a full game. As far as a full game like the original Marvel Spider-Man game was. It is definitely a partial game, which I think does a disservice to Miles Morales. But that's not the hit.
I mean, they built up the game in order to, lead up to a sequel, which would have 2 Spider-Men, which is something that a lot of people want. It's representative of what's happening in the comics right now, so it just would make sense for it to be a thing, and they're making it not a thing. So it's not a sequel. As far as the continuity, there'll be little to no mention of Peter Parker, from what I've understood. These are tweets that was released on Twitter by who's that guy that used to work at Kotaku? They have all the dossiers on Jason Schreier.
Yeah, Schreier.
Yeah, he posted that it's not a direct follow up to Marvel Spider-Man. It's its own standalone thing. And if there is any mention to the original game, it'll be minor. Is what he's gathering. So, woo, little ones. So yeah, I don't understand the point of releasing a highly anticipated sequel to a top-selling game in this manner, but it's the direction that Insomniac or Sony wants to go. Apparently,
I give you the exact reason why they did it this way. It's to sell consoles, right? It's a console seller. God damn you. What they want is they want a tentpole that is going to make people say, yes, I need to run out and get this. I need to run out and get this PlayStation 5 today, instead of like waiting for the real big games to come out. And I think it's disingenuous because we also we've known, they've been talking about it, and it's been again confirmed with the release of or the announcement of this game that it's PlayStation exclusive, PlayStation 5 exclusive, meaning you won't be able to play this on your PlayStation 4 at all at any point ever. And it's something that Sony has purposely done, and it's just basically is forcing you, if you want to play this game right away at launch, you have to buy a PlayStation 5. So for those of you that,
the thing is, it's going to be available this year.
Yes, it's coming out this holiday. So for those of you that aren't in a position to buy a PlayStation 5, or that just want to wait to see what else is going to come out, you're not going to be able to play this.
That sucks, in my opinion.
Yes, it definitely is. It definitely sucks. It's excuse me. It's segmenting the that was an accident. It's segmenting the
fan base.
The fan base, yeah. Because I've also not heard, and maybe this is a question that should have been asked. I've not heard that if you'll be able to play your older games, so like some of the games that are going to be able to go cross that are going to go on to PlayStation 5, some via whatever Sony's backwards compatibility program is going to be. What did I hit?
That hurts.
Whatever their backwards compatibility program is going to be. God, I hate slime.
Yeah, the slimes are annoying. Got a lot of health.
But they normally give you TNT, which is nice. There, have that.
Ooh, all right. How you doing down there?
I'm doing all right. I'm good. I just got
a little bit stronger.
Whoa!
My arrows are actually a lot stronger than my daggers.
Hey, I said come here. I like how the arrows knock them back.
Yeah.
That's very helpful. I'm coming to you right now.
Yep, I'm good for now.
Oh, wait. No, I'm not. There's a bow. I got a crossbow.
Nice.
Scatter crossbow. Ooh. Yeah, so, I mean, there's that. So let's talk about another tentpole game that they talked about that's going to be coming out this year, or with the release of the PlayStation. And that's Gran Turismo. So they got Gran Turismo 7 coming out.
Yeah, we talked about this off camera a little bit.
The one thing about any racing car sims, they always look beautiful, and this is no question a beautiful looking game.
Yeah, no exception.
But and you brought this up pre-show. What are they? Because the last Gran Turismo was rife with abusive microtransactions.
Yeah.
And the question is that going to be the same here? It was to the point where like longtime Gran Turismo fans were turned off.
Yeah, they just dropped the franchise.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting.
Tell you it hasn't really been good since the PlayStation 3.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how they handle that particular thing. But yeah, that's another one of their tent poles that's coming up. They also talked about a new Ratchet and Clank coming out,
which is cool. I mean, I don't really see where the PlayStation 5 is needed to showcase Ratchet and Clank. I mean, it's a character platformer. They did have some very destructible environments and some very nice transitions going on, but when you're doing a PlayStation 5 event, your character platformer shouldn't be in the forefront, in my opinion. But I mean, it looks like it's going to be a fun game. So I mean, I did enjoy my time with the previous Ratchet and Clank, which was the one based off of the movie that came out. So I had fun with that. I can't wait to get my hands on it, but I just don't feel like that was a good representation.
What's happening?
Oh, we got a boss. It's the Enderman. I just don't think that it was a good representation of what the PlayStation 5 is gonna be able to do in terms of power. Yeah, so just try and stay as far away from you as you can. Yeah. Oh, nice, got the pig too.
Is this like a riff on the Slender Man? Is that what this is supposed to be?
Kinda, sorta, yeah. I have to charge my arrows to get me good damage on them. Oh, I missed it.
Where'd he go? There's something here.
He'll show up. Ooh, that hurt. Almost got him.
Ah, he teleported. Got him that time.
He smacked me in my head. Oh, missed. Yeah, distract him, dog.
He doesn't like your dog, does he?
He does not like the dog. Ooh. Almost got him. I got his aggro. Nice. Enderman is down. All right, me heal. Nice. All right.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, it looks like a cool game. I'll definitely be picking it up whenever I get a PS5.
I think Ratchet and Clank was showcased just because it's been a little while since we've seen one, and there was given fan service. I don't necessarily have a problem with them showcasing Ratchet and Clank the way they did. Just because it's a PlayStation fan favorite, and it's been a little while since we've had a really brand new Ratchet and Clank game.
Very true.
So what else they showed off? They showed a game about where you play as a stray cat. I don't want to really talk too much about that.
No, me neither. They also showed off one. It's being developed by Square Enix, and I could.
Right?
Yeah, I could tell right away just from the character models. It's like this looks like a Square Enix game or like some kind of Final Fantasy or something like that. And sure enough, yeah, this is a Square Enix game. Looks like a brand new, open world action game. I'm not really sure what to make of the trailer, but I mean, it looks interesting and
it does look interesting. Although I'm not a huge fan or. Nor do I have a lot of what do you want to call it? Confidence in anything that Square Enix does. They can go to hell for all I care. To be quite honest.
What game did they hurt you with?
All the games. No, I'm kidding. Final Fantasy Remake and the latest Final Fantasy 15. Both of those games are trash.
Oh, you didn't like the remake?
No, I didn't even play it. I think it's trash because they made it a time exclusive on PlayStation. So I refuse to engage.
I feel you.
But
hey, man, fight the good fight. I still haven't bought Pokemon. What's it going to do is Pokemon. I still haven't bought those. I'm sticking to my guns.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Woo. They had a game called Returnal, which is from House Marquee. They brought out the game. I used to play it a lot. I got it when I first got Resogun. When I first got the PlayStation, is one of the games I had. I put a lot of time in. It's a shooter. It's kind of almost like a hell shooter game. But that's interesting. One thing that I was kind of excited about, and we haven't seen that. I don't know if we had a game in this generation, but Sackboy's coming back. I did like Little Big Planet. So seeing a new Sackboy game has me kind of excited.
Oh damn, I'm down. But don't get too excited because it's not a traditional Little Big Planet game, so there will be no level creation.
Level creator, yeah.
From what it looks like, the original developers are currently working on the Dreams game, which is another game where you make games. So they're not the ones behind the wheel on this particular iteration of Sackboy's Adventures or whatever. Nice.
I'm about to die now.
Yeah, go ahead and heal.
It's cooldown.
Okay, well, we got some.
I got like a couple seconds. I'm almost done.
Because we have to go we have to go this direction. That's why.
I got it. Perfect. I got my hill now. So yeah, with that aside, I never really did level building. I just like playing the game. The only problem I have with no level building is that you lose some of the levels, some of the creativity that you get from the community. Mm-hmm. But if it's a straight platformer, I did enjoy Sackboy or Little Big Planet as a platforming game. So yeah, it kind of has me excited. They also announced the Ghostwire Tokyo game. That game looks great.
Well, that game has already been announced at the last E3 on the Microsoft stage,
right.
But it had gone kind of silent after the departure of the then director of the game. I can't remember her name, but the really colorful Japanese woman that the internet fell in love with, along with Keanu Reeves that year. But yeah, this is the first time that we've seen it since E3, and I'm confused. I'm still confused as to what the hell's going on. So it'll be interesting to see just what the hell that game is even all about, because as it stands, I have no earthly idea. What is this? Gives me ricochet.
You're far.
Oh yeah, I'm working the whip. I'm about to equip this.
I was just following the waypoint.
Okay, yeah.
So that was when
I'm ready.
They showed that. They showed a remake of Hitman. Oh no, not remake, but Hitman 3. Hitman 3. They announced that. But also they've got a remake of Demon Souls coming out.
Yeah.
I will say this about that. It's a remake.
It is a remake, yes. It is, what, started the whole Souls, franchise. But something that I did not see was From Software being the developers behind this game. I didn't see that during the trailer.
No,
it was not mentioned. It was not mentioned once. Yeah, if they're behind this game, you could have fooled me because I had absolutely no idea.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're 100% right. I didn't see anything about From Software being involved.
It's not From Software. Okay. Yeah. So that's the only. I mean, I'm not a Souls aficionado. I've played a couple of games in the franchise, but you wouldn't get me to swear behind the Souls series or anything like that. But there are a lot of players out there that will probably take notice of this and not be all too happy. Where you at, Boogie? I'm gonna just teleport to you.
I'm in my menu.
I'm teleporting to where you are.
I just got my scatter crossbow. I just finally equipped that.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Same.
Ooh, I like it.
So, that's the
awesome.
Yeah, it only uses one arrow. Yeah, it's really good. That's the only thing that I'm really concerned about is that it's not from the original developers. But with it being a remake and not an entirely new experience, I guess they're going to try and stick to the original game as closely as they possibly can. Otherwise they'll see the freaking wrath of the internet.
For sure.
Get canceled on Twitter if they change it in any way that makes it an inferior experience from what they know and love from the PS3 classic.
And then what else did they have? They had a couple other games. Deathloop I don't know.
Deathloop, that was also announced at E3, so that wasn't a brand new game. But this is the first time that we've seen exactly what the gameplay is going to be about, because the initial trailer definitely raised some questions on my end. I was curious as to what the actual gameplay would be. It's a little bit more, it's come together a little bit, so it actually seems kind of fun. Something that I might be able to get into, because you play as a character who's being hunted down by essentially the entire world, and your job is to just make it, just survive. Yeah, that's just your objective. The cool thing about it is that the multiplayer aspect of this game will have somebody else take control of another player or another character that's trying to take you down. So that seems to be where a lot of the fun is going to come from, at least in my opinion, based on what we saw. But yeah, that's a very interesting game. I'm looking forward to that one. It's from Arcane Studios, the same people behind oh damn, what the hell is that game called?
Dishonored.
There we go. You got it. Boogie's on it. Boogie knows. So, and then
the last but not least, the thing that got my attention by far, I think you're probably excited about this too, and it's Horizon Forbidden West.
Yes.
That's coming out. That's not coming out this year though. It's coming out sometime in 2021. But it's definitely, for me, a system seller. I thoroughly enjoyed Zero Dawn. I thought that was probably one of the best games on the PlayStation this generation. That's just my opinion. Take it for what it is. But I am really excited to see the follow-up to Horizon Zero Dawn, and if it's anything close to if Horizon Forbidden West is anything close to what Zero Dawn was, I mean, it's still going to be worth the $60. Not sure if it's going to be worth the $500 to $600. I don't know if it's gonna buy the system for me, but it's definitely something that I will play whenever I get my hands on the console. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and coming from somebody who wasn't really looking forward to that game, I hadn't really seen anything or heard much about it before I bought it. I was like, oh, this looks fun, let me buy it. It was kind of like off my radar, so to speak. So I was thoroughly surprised, to the point where before they even announced that there would be DLC, I was ready for DLC. I was like, I need more of this game. Yeah, it definitely was a huge hit. It was a system seller for me. In fact, I had, and if you've been listening to the podcast, you would know that I had gotten rid of my PlayStation 4, only to get another one after seeing the announcements of Marvel Spider-Man and Horizon Zero Dawn. We're not going to talk about my Spider-Man experience because
that's a thing of the past, man.
Oh shit!
Oh, you threw it down there. Don't worry, there was guys down there. It didn't go waste. It didn't go to waste.
But yeah, definitely. This is definitely a system seller for me. I mean, obviously, I was probably going to be getting the PlayStation 5 whether this was coming out or not. But it definitely makes me feel a lot better grabbing the PlayStation 5 when I know this is going to be out for it.
Yeah. Okay, so was that it that they talked about during the showcase, right?
For the most part, yes.
Okay, so what's next? What else do we have for the place? Because I want to give our thoughts on our personal thoughts on the presentation and the PS5 as a whole once we're done talking about everything that they showcased.
The only other thing that I found interesting is that I don't know if it's PlayStation fans who want to try to say the PlayStation is super powerful, or just mentally ill people, but they're claiming that some of the presenters were CGI. I don't believe that one bit. But
oh yeah, like the humans. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. I saw that meme.
Yeah, but I mean, outside of that, I think we can move into our opinion piece on what we saw with the PlayStation 5 and how it seems to be shaken out, because I have a lot of opinions.
So I'll go first because my opinion is pretty straightforward. I personally think that the console itself is hideous. I personally do not like consoles that are colored white. because I don't sell my consoles. I rarely upgrade my consoles, and when I keep something for an extended period of time, especially if you have a white piece of hardware, it gets that discoloration after a few years. Yellow tint that always bothers me. It happened to my Super Nintendo to a degree, and that's a gray console. It happened to my Sega Dreamcast, which is a white console, and so I'm just
did I just drown myself? What did I do?
You rolled into the swamp water, man.
And I killed myself?
Well, you did a little bit of damage. You didn't kill yourself, but you definitely hurt yourself a little bit.
That's weird. All right.
But yeah, yes. the white color is definitely an issue for me personally. I'm not looking forward to having a off-white console sitting in my setup because that's where they sit for years. I don't move them. I'm not really taking my consoles out to get any sunlight, so it doesn't really retain its original color. That isn't a problem when the console's black, but when it's white, that is definitely an issue for me.
I will say this about that. It depends on the finish, right? So if it's a matte finish, you get that discoloring. If they give it some kind of lacquer or gloss coating, it'll show up, but a much longer time for that to happen. But I absolutely I do understand your point.
Yeah. All right, we got a boss, so let's be careful. Smash the cauldron. All right, be careful. But yeah, besides that, oh damn, these guys are strong. Man, I wish we had some more arrows.
There's so many purple slimes. Can we get in close?
Oh, I died. Yeah, the cauldron is spawning them. I'm right there.
I got you.
Ooh.
Oh no! I don't got you.
Alright, we should be able to do this. This might be a little rough though.
So yeah, what are your other takeaways or?
So yeah, my other takeaway, of course, dealing with the games, and this is a conversation we already had before, because of Sony has taken a stance. There will be no forward compatibility when it comes to, or backwards compatibility when it comes to PS5 games. PS5 games are going to be playable on PS5, and that's it. That's no. It, yep. Oh! I should be able to get you up. Oh God! Yeah, so that's an issue for me because, I was just playing Spider-Man on the PS4 this week, so I still enjoy that game. I would love to play the next game in the franchise, but I'm gonna have to buy a whole new console just to play an expansion.
Right.
It's not the best look in my eyes to need to spend who knows how much for a new console so that I can play the next game in the Spider-Man series. It's a little disheartening for me personally. Oh my goodness! Oh my gracious!
I'm about to die. Oh
yeah, I'm about to go. Yeah, this is like come back up here where you need to take cover.
Where are you?
Man, back up here. I'm just coming down when I got my rockets, and I come down, I pop a couple shots, and then I'm out of there. Yeah, you can take cover up here. They can't. Oh shit! Well, they can still hit you, but a lot less frequently. And when his shield goes, or when his fire shield goes away, you can run down, pop a couple shots, and back off. That's how we're gonna do this. But yeah, another thing that I have in mind, or that I ran into issues with, was just the design. I mean, it requires the stand in order to sit horizontally as well as vertically. It requires the stand. It's just not a pleasant design in my opinion.
It's an odd design for sure. I bet that as long as the stand is included, it doesn't really bother me that much.
Yeah.
If they don't include the stand, if they make you have to purchase the stand, then I have a huge problem with it.
I doubt that'll be the case, but yeah.
But if as long as it comes with the stand, and that's fine. My current consoles are vertical anyway, so that's fine. And one thing we didn't talk about, we forgot to talk about, are the accessories they announced as well. They announced a charge station for the controller, a remote control, a new camera, which is still 1080p, which is beyond me, but okay, and some new headsets along their platinum line of headsets.
Yeah, they got a lot of headset lines.
Yeah, so they announced that. Yeah, I mean, did you have anything else you wanted to add with your critique?
Nah, nothing else that I wanted to add per se. It's just I generally do not like the design. The game showcased a lot of which could be PlayStation 4 games, should be playable by PlayStation 4 owners. I don't feel like everything that was showcased requires a new console in order to experience, and that's why I'm glad that Microsoft is going about the next generation the way that they're going about it. Ooh, am I gonna be able to get you up? All right, good. Oh. Woo! I almost did not make it. No, they got me.
I got you.
I got sniped. Wow. All right, we're good.
Yo, his gargling noise is annoying the shit out of me.
Yeah, I'm trying to. We gotta get in there. Oh, what? Oh, I got freaking down. I don't even know how that happened. It's gonna be really hard to get me from that spot, so be careful.
I see where you're at. Let me see if I can clear some of these guys. I gotta move quick too. What are you doing there, dude? I see you sneaking. Get out of here.
I freaking ran out of arrows, man. That's my only problem. If I had more arrows, this guy would have been dead by now. Ooh, can you heal? Oh!
I couldn't heal.
Alright.
Yeah,
last team life.
I have some of the some similar critiques that you do. I don't really care for the design, but I really don't care that it's designed that way. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes, it's ugly, but to be quite honest, Sony has a history of making ugly shit. All their consoles have been ugly. The PlayStation 4 is ugly. It was ugly when it was first released. It's ugly now, and the PlayStation 3 was
PlayStation
ugly.
3?
The PlayStation 2 was ugly. The PlayStation 1 was ugly. So that's just their history. They make ugly consoles. I don't see where that's a huge deal. I'm running out of arrows too.
Definitely not a deal breaker by any means, but it's just my takeaway from the presentation is that
my biggest complaint is that, like, it's your same complaint, is the first year of a console, usually they allow you some kind of leeway, right? They say, look, you don't have to buy it right away, but it's going to be better for this. Where Sony at this point is saying, look,
as soon as the PlayStation 5 hits, like,
yeah, I mean, to the point where they're giving moratorium. I mean, they're giving ultimatums on third-party developers, saying that by July, I think it was July 13th or July 14th or something, the game for a game to be certified, it has to work on the PlayStation 5, as well as the PlayStation 4. The fact that they're releasing the Spider-Man follow-up, and I'm calling it the standalone expansion because I got some arrows. I need it though. I'll call it standalone expansion. Yeah, one of those Slimers dropped one. Those slime cubes. But yeah, the fact that they're just basically forcing you into this generation, and they're doing so without reliable backwards compatibility, I think is a horrible look on their part. Something that's really concerning me. I know you mentioned that you thought that let me get my words together. You thought that the disc version of the PlayStation 5 was a afterthought.
Not an afterthought, but it just like the digital version was definitely the initial design, and then they made the one with the hard drive, the hard disk drive, the Blu-ray drive, the Blu drive, that thing. I think it's along the opposite way. They were developed together. Again, Sony is shitty at designing hardware, so I don't
I just think it's just a shitty hardware design in line with what Sony has been doing. I think it worries me that they're bringing out an all digital version, and it worries me because there's been rumors, and that's been dogging the PlayStation 5 development, that they're having a hard time getting it at a reasonable price. And them having the all digital version makes me believe that they did that so they can have one that the consumer will see as reasonably priced. Which makes me think that we're looking at the PlayStation 3 release all over again when we talk about $500, $600, $700 console. Just with them having a digital version, I guarantee my bet is that this console is going to be no less than $500. $499 and up is what we're looking at, and my guess is that we're talking about I'm thinking $550 and $600 or more for the version with the disc.
Yeah, that's really expensive.
And I think that's going to be a huge problem. Considering again limited cross backwards compatibility, and the fact that they're forcing players to buy this. They're basically forcing players to buy the console.
Yeah, strong armor you.
Yeah.
It's like, because we praised them for their exclusives this generation. I mean, they were bar none the best exclusive experience per the different platforms this recent generation. There's no questioning that, and each and every follow-up to those games are going to be exclusive to the PlayStation 5. So it doesn't matter how loyal you were to the PlayStation 4, you are not going to get the next experience on the same console, not even at a degraded frame rate or pixel quality or what have you, aspect ratio, whatever. There's no inferior version. There's the PS5 version, and then that's it.
That's it. Yeah,
and I feel like that's unfortunate because their direct competition isn't going about things in that way. I'll be able to play the next Halo on my Xbox One X.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite of what Microsoft is doing. Another thing that disappointed about the PlayStation 5, and maybe this is coming later, but I was expecting to see an update or upgrade to the PlayStation Network service.
Oh, damn it, they got me.
I can't come down here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna have to, though. Let me just wait for it because I got full health. Let me see if I can wait.
Yeah, wait until your thing regens and then come down and get
me. What are you doing, dude? Get out of here. Yeah, I'll shoot my
Damn, man, I got greedy. That was my fault. Oh, you got health? Heal. Oh! You should wait until you get your
I had it. I just didn't hit it in time.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, he's almost dead, man. We almost got him. We're so close. Yeah. And I got arrows.
I've only got 7 arrows.
He's throwing out zombies now. I got 25.
Yeah. So I mean that's a problem. Maybe they'll come with something later. With the as far as upgrading or talk about updates to the PlayStation Network service.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear anything about it. I haven't heard any rumblings about it, which leads me to believe there's nothing out there. And again, for whatever developers have been saying, how PlayStation 5 is so powerful, it's easy to develop for, whatever you're talking about, it's not a PC. PC is always going to be better. The deal are the services and the exclusives. And while Microsoft is playing catch up on exclusives, Sony is playing catch up on services. Because
Game Pass is still by far the #1 freaking like deal for games right now on console.
Right, and if Sony doesn't make it, I mean the PlayStation Now service, it's $10 a month now. It's still a streaming service. They move games in and out on it all the time, which is cool. But I don't see it on par with what Microsoft is doing, considering they get their first party exclusives on the service. We're using it right now.
Yeah. You know what else I didn't see during that presentation? Or maybe I just missed it, but I didn't see anything PlayStation VR. Did you?
No, they didn't show anything PlayStation VR, but that is coming later. So they do have something about PlayStation VR. I'm pretty sure they're going to update the PlayStation VR, but I think they're going to do that next year.
Okay.
I from my understanding, from what I was reading early on when they did that big tech demo back in February, the current PlayStation VR is going to be compatible with the PlayStation 5, and then at some point they're going to release another PlayStation VR. We'll see how that works out, but yeah. Ooh, I got a lightning harp crossbow.
Nice. I got that too. I got the exact same thing.
And I got a book, The Harvester. What is The Harvester? Oh, it's one of the things I never use. When used, the Harvester releases souls in an explosion. It's an artifact. I'm going to use it instead of the Death Cap Mushroom because I never use that.
Death Cap Mushroom is actually pretty good. I used that on my initial playthrough, but I haven't picked up one personally myself.
I've got 19 harvesters.
Oh god, this is a good weapon, but I do not like the enhancements at all. Arrows grow size and I can get ricochet.
I got another scatter crossbow. It's just stronger.
I need my poison cloud, so I'm going to say no to this one.
I'm still gonna keep this suit.
I need my weak one.
That's what I want. I'm gonna keep my armor on. Let's go see what I can buy. Yeah, so wow, 98 now? Oh, because we went up. Oh, another crossbow. Boom.
I'm looking around for a chest. Sometimes I think after every level there's a chest that you can open that's like just in the world that has emeralds in them. So once I find it, I'll let you know where it is.
All right. I just got a new suit.
Nice.
Wait, I got a regular crossbow and a scatter crossbow. 33 range damage, 22 times 3.
What else?
I'm gonna keep both of these for now.
Is it in the house?
Upgrade tiers. Whenever you use a healing potion, you take 90% less damage.
That is good.
That's awesome. I got it for 7-second duration. I upgraded it. Definitely like that.
Yeah, you can upgrade them to level 3.
Yeah. I did upgrade it to level 2. Level 3 is 9 seconds. I don't have enough enhancements for that. Okay. But I got the second tier, which gives me 7 seconds of that boost. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool indeed. That's how Mount Liver beat the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It is so good.
Yeah, so I don't know. Definitely need to see more. This is the first showing of it. Mm-hmm. Which is I mean, it's acceptable. I did like the game. They did have a lot of games to show, although like you said, quite a few of them we knew about. Quite a few of them are non-interesting. Grand Theft Auto 5, we're talking to you.
I mean, and quite a few of them are going to be during this transitional period. So they're either going to be out on PS4 as well as PS5, or, you know, they're going to just be PS5 games that, you know, PS4 players can't play.
Which is shitty.
I do not want the pickaxe. Or the cups.
Yeah, but you know, all in all, I'm okay with what I saw. I'm not as upset or at arms with the shitty design, because I don't think Sony is good at designing anything.
Yeah.
So there's that. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. To your point, I don't like the white, especially in the controllers.
Blue Gamer, thank you for the sparks over on Mixer, and thank you to the new YouTube subscriber. We appreciate you. Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Yeah, but I mean, that's about all I have on that. I don't have much else.
Yeah, there wasn't Oh god, I don't like any of these, but I'll go with this. There wasn't a whole lot to go on. The presentation was only an hour long. They, talked about some games, talked about the console itself. But again, like we said, what they didn't talk about was the price. And
Right.
while you made a very good point that, this thing is probably looking to be in the 550 to 600 range, which is contrary to what people are hoping for, which is, the 499 to 550 range. Yeah, I think this thing's going to be pretty expensive.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like they're trying to ease people into this generation. They want you to just like go at it full throttle. We got games. This is the only place that you're going to be able to play them. It's kind of sucks. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, I think and what is his name? There's the dude is and more to the credence that the PlayStation is going to be expensive. The CEO is saying, what's his name? Jim Ryan, is the company's emphasizing value over price, which again tells me that they're going to push a price out and say, it's this price because it's a PlayStation. It's going to almost be like people are going to want to get a second job to have this machine. Remember that?
Fuck out of here.
But you remember that, right?
Yeah,
he said that shit on stage to the public. I mean, that's absurd. But yeah, the next thing to see is the next big thing we need to see is price. How much is this thing going to cost? We know it's coming out this summer. I know GameStop has already started taking pre-orders with a placeholder of $700. They've explicitly said, yeah, that's a guess. They have no idea how much it's going to cost, but that's what they're putting in as a placeholder.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them. Because any more than that, it would be outrageous. But
I mean, $700 is an insult. If they come out anywhere close to $700, they might as well just hand it over to Microsoft.
Yeah, at least the launch window. Yeah,
right. Because I know for sure what Microsoft is going to do. They've been holding it close. They haven't mentioned price because they're going to counter whatever Sony's price is. They're going to try to undercut them, right? And the thing between the difference between Sony, what is that?
I got a scale mail.
I got sickles.
Sickles are actually pretty good. Oh, I might have to do the scale mail. Oh, it doesn't have.
They're weaker than what I already have.
Potion. It has potion. I don't like these other ones though.
Yeah, so I think the difference between Sony and Microsoft is Microsoft's Xbox is not a primary business for them. Microsoft's primary business is enterprise and cloud enterprise, and they're making tons and tons of money over that. Where Sony's health as an overall company, I didn't even know armor dropped over here. Hunter's armor. Sony's overall health as a company is not solely, but is heavily reliant on how well PlayStation, how profitable the PlayStation division can be. Yeah. So Microsoft is in a better position to sell the Series X as a loss leader than Sony is to sell PlayStation 5 as a loss leader, and that's definitely going to have that's going to have an impact on how it's priced on both sides.
Yeah, and I mean, and plus, Microsoft definitely took the L this generation, so they definitely got something to prove, and they've been showing that they are ready to, enter into this new generation, guns blazing, giving people value even before the console comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not going to need to even think about buying a Series X until at least the next 2 years, at the very least, because everything that comes out, I'll be able to play because I have the Xbox One X. Right,
and basically the One X is going to be the second tier of next generation. It's not like the One X is going to be useless like the PlayStation 4 or even the PlayStation 4 Pro, because Microsoft is going to continue to release games for it. Yeah. They've said their all their primary or their first party games are going to be smart delivery games, so it's going to know
other developers are then able to opt into smart delivery as well. We've seen that with CD Projekt Red with the Cyberpunk game that's coming out. I'm going to get it on Xbox One. and or Xbox One X, and then whenever I decide to upgrade, I will not have to make an additional purchase to play it on the newer hardware. Which makes sense because it's exactly how it works on PCs. If I upgrade my PC, I upgrade my graphics card, my profile still has all of my games on it. My Steam profile, or my freaking profile with the Epic Game Store. So I still have all those games, but now my PC has been enhanced so it can take better advantage of what the game can offer. And that's exactly what Microsoft is doing.
Is this exactly what's happening, right?
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the next generation. It's definitely going to be an interesting console war coming up. We already have the memes going out there with saying that the PlayStation 5 looks like a Linksys router.
Yeah, Linksys router. I've seen a battleship. I've seen all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's been pretty interesting so far. But yeah, I'm interested in to see what's gonna happen. I will most likely get both because that's exactly what I did this generation. I have all three consoles: the Switch, the Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4. But I do have a sense of I don't have to worry so much because I don't have to immediately jump into the Series X if I want to enjoy games that are going to be coming out within the next couple of years.
Exactly.
But if I want to play Spider-Man, which is coming out this year, I have to get a PlayStation 5 for Christmas, essentially.
Yes.
And then that's something that doesn't rub me, in the right way.
Yeah, it's definitely I just don't like it. It's consumer unfriendly is what it is.
Yeah. Where you heading?
I was just exploring.
Oh, okay.
There's
Any
nothing
chests
back
down
there.
there? Nothing.
There was a pot with some rubies or some emeralds.
Emeralds. Yeah, I can use those. Don't mind me just walking around with a TNT on my head.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But yeah, so I mean that's our personal opinions on the PS5 showcase. Back up. Good job. Almost caught you.
That was a near disaster.
Yep, near disaster. So yeah, those were our personal opinions on the PS5. We would love to know what you guys think about it. We were just live discussing it in the Discord as well. So if you guys have Discord, I have a link in the description and in our profile with a link so that you could join in on the conversation as well. So that's gonna do it for this episode as far as the news is concerned. We're gonna finish this level in Minecraft Dungeons before we call it a stream. We want to thank all of you for coming through. We will be back at our normal time going forward, which is going to be 7 p.m. Eastern time here on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Facebook. So make sure that you guys are with us next week as well. And with that said, we can go ahead and call it a stream. We are your hosts. My name is Trenell.
I'm Todd.
And we will catch you all
next week.
Peace out.
Peace.
Okay. Woo! And we're clear.
All right.
I don't know why this freaking tweet from something that I wasn't even talking about just busted up on my screen while I was talking about something completely unrelated. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So, what do you think about this game so far?
The game is fun. I like it.
Yeah, it's super fun. Like it's not too
Watch it. Step back.
Yep, I saw. It's not too difficult to pick up and play. It's pretty simplistic. There's a lot of there's a lot of variety when it comes to the weapons and different skills. So I do like how simplistic it is. And it's not entirely all that long. We'll probably get through this in maybe like 2, maybe 3 sessions, depending on how good we do. We had a pretty bad start.
Yeah, we can't just be dying. I'm getting used to it now. It's just me. Anytime I play stuff like this, I automatically go into Space Wizard mode.
Mm-hmm.
And my Space Wizard is super strong.
Nice.
These guys aren't super strong like that. So
no.
I have to understand how the game is working and then take a step back. Once I get a good feel of it, I usually do much better.
I wouldn't mind having you in here, Mount Lover. The only thing is we're playing the Xbox One version, and this one does not appear to be cross-play with the PC version that me and you played. So this is a completely new character that I had to create. And if we started a new game, Todd would have to create a brand new character himself.
Let's move forward. Hold on. Before you move forward, hold on.
Hold on, you're getting shot at. All right, I got you. You're good.
Because I thought it was going to be, but I think it was going to come out later. May 26th. How to play Minecraft Dungeon crossplay early with easy glitch. Yeah, it's not out yet. It's supposed to be coming down the road. I think it's coming with the next update. Because I know they said it was coming. I think that, yeah, it's released without it. There's a glitch that it says you can get to it. Open Minecraft on PC, sit on the main menu on Xbox One, have a friend send a Minecraft Dungeons game invite to your account, press Win key plus G. Click on the social widget notification to accept the invite. And this invitation.
We accidentally triggered the boss. Accidentally, of course.
Alright. I'm going to put this, Mount Lover, I'm going to put this in the chat.
Yeah, post it in the Discord too so you can see it.
And, alright, I'll post it in Discord as well. And let me know if that's something you want to try. Where are we at?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
I'm coming.
I know, I'm just messing around. I'm actually kicking his ass a little bit. Well, I haven't died yet, so.
Oh, this dude. Yeah, I want to kick his ass. He whipped that ass last time.
He did.
Motherfucker. Kick your ass. Uh-huh.
Oh, he's down?
Yeah.
He's down. Good job.
I walloped him.
Freaking Molly walloped him. All right, so yeah, we've gotten a little bit stronger. Beat up that pig.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I got a new scale mail. Let's see.
I did too.
Potion barrier is good. What is this? Swift-footed sucks. Explorer sucks. Heal potion. You also create random food items. That's not bad. But this is only 12, so no.
Nothing's beating my potion barrier armor. I'm not.
Yeah, I have potion barrier too.
Yeah, I'm not. Man, listen.
Yeah, especially for when you're starting off early. Yeah, it is damn near a necessity if you want to play the harder difficulties.
All right, bomb away. Oops.
Oh.
One button. Never mind. I'm glad I didn't throw it.
There was nobody there. Oh, we're going the wrong direction.
Yeah. Oh, we both got TNT too. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Just walking around with TNT on my head, chilling. The waypoint is saying go this way. Go this way and then go south. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
oh, God. Yeah, you should throw it. Oh, shit.
Oh, no, I hit the tree. God damn it.
I'm gonna throw mine. Whoop. Watch out, Boogie.
Oops.
All right, no, we're good.
Well, I got my shield on now. Oh, now my shield is gone. That was a quick 7 seconds. God damn.
Yeah, very quick. Yeah, these crossbows are actually really good though.
Yeah, crossbows are the truth.
Oh damn!
Hold on.
Yeah. Where's the wizard?
Up here.
You got him?
He's down now.
Ooh.
Yo, what is this thing I got? That explosion potion thing I got? That shit is glorious. I love it.
Nice.
Oh,
my
no.
dog. Oh,
I died.
Where you at?
Yeah.
I
got a little bit too carried away.
Hey man, it happens to the best of us.
Oh, they patched it. Ah, that sucks.
That's crazy. So it's there. You can do it. They just don't want you to be able to do it yet.
There's probably some issues with it.
Maybe.
I guarantee there's some kind of bug or some issue with it that they're trying to figure out or get clear before they release it.
Maybe.
Because there's no reason, especially for PC to Xbox, there's absolutely no reason for it to be blocked. It's not as if somebody's like stopping it from happening. It's just an issue. It's probably some kind of issue that they're having.
Yeah.
Some kind of technical issue.
Oh, we got wizards.
And we got spiders.
Woo.
I see a lot of explosions.
Oh damn! I got caught in the web.
Ouch.
There we go.
I'm not gonna accidentally die again.
Accidentally, yeah, man.
Yeah, I just wasn't paying attention. I could have easily healed myself.
Oh, true. Oh, I got you.
Okay.
I like that my freaking my firework arrows are also triple shot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Now I'm in trouble. I'm almost like, oh, I can take this apple. Oops, that's wrong button.
Woo. Nice. Andy, thank you for the love and support over on Facebook. We appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Thank you for the follow as well. GG's indeed. Yeah. We had a rough start, but we're getting through it now. I think Boogie got
we're not stride. Yeah.
I think you got a grasp on the mechanics, so now we're able to get through here without any problems.
Yeah, I got the space wizarding out of my brain.
Okay, good. All right. What are we doing? Ring the warning bell. Okay, there it is. I'll let you do the honors.
That seems like a bad idea.
All right, we got a battle.
Ooh, I need coins. Get there.
I ain't ready. Oh, you got the book. Yeah, that was really good. You have to charge up the souls, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good one. I used that a lot last time. Where's that guy? Where's the totem guy? There he is. Alright, he's down. Oh, got wizards. Wizards here.
Uh-oh.
Because they freaking buff everybody else. Oh, the Invoker. Yep, this guy again. Guy with the books or whatever the hell they are.
Yeah, he's stronger this time, though.
Yeah, he's a little stronger.
He's like he's a proper boss. I was gonna say he's stuck in the corner, but he's like, yeah, I was a little worried about that. Nope.
We running. Got him on a run.
He's got mad arrows in him.
Yeah, he does. All up in his neck. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got mollywopped.
Mollywopped. That's what happened. Get mollywopped. Hey, and that's it. Victory.
Nice.
We did it.
Of the pumpkin pastures go on to fight another day.
Hey. All right, so let's go ahead and get our gear and stuff situated for next stream, and then we'll call it a night.
We'll call it. Sounds good. A nice, crisp 10 p.m. I like it.
I love it, man. I can still do some stuff. Oh, I got the light feather. I don't really like that. I don't really like that one. Kind of whack.
What did I get? Let's see.
Nope. Nope.
I got the same thing.
Yeah.
Boo.
Boo. Boo hiss.
Oh wait, Wandering Trader. What's he do?
He gives you the artifacts. Ooh, I got a Venom Glaive. Ooh. We might have to do that, boy. Ooh, and it has weakening. Ooh.
Cutlass. I should have went to the dude. What is this? It lets you tumble through the air. Oh no, I don't want that.
30 chance to summon lightning strike.
Weak ass cutlass.
Fire
I got another
aspect.
sword.
3
I would
seconds
like to
dealing.
do something outside of the sword. Ooh, this is a nice one.
I think I'm gonna have to go with this one. Deal increased damage against already wounded. Nah. I'm gonna do weakening and fire aspect on this Venom Glaive because it has poison. It already has poison clouds. Oh yeah, so this is gonna be great.
Now,
Or
I'm
should I
gonna,
go?
I'm gonna keep my.
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be a good weapon. I'm actually excited about this.
Oh, it has a 30% chance to chain the cluster of mobs and keep them bound for a short time. Interesting. Right,
My
Max.
potion barrier number 2, and I'm out of points.
Oh, I didn't realize my bow has a 20% chance to spawn a circular area that heals all allies within.
Maybe that's why I wasn't dying.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's
mines have
kinda
a
cool.
chance to ricochet. I have a chance to get ricochet bullets.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'm
Hold
satisfied with my weapon. I can use some better armor.
I'm gonna hold on to that scattered crossbow for now.
Alright, I swing a lot slower.
And let me
I
go
do a
talk to
lot
the
of
Wandering
damage.
Trader. Let's see what kind of artifact I'm gonna get. A fireworks arrow. I already have a fireworks arrow.
Is it better?
Yes, it is better.
Okay, there you go. Can look at the positives.
Yeah, it's twice as good. Mine was
There we go. Oh,
a
come over here real
7.
quick.
All right,
It's a-
hold on.
It's a random emerald case here. Yeah, so they just show up out of nowhere.
I'm just gonna teleport.
Okay, I'm ready.
Nice.
All right. Do you want to try one more level, or you want to just call it for now?
I'm good with going again. I don't have
let's-
anything. I'm
Okay,
off.
so we have
for
the
next
Cacti
couple days.
Canyon and the Redstone Mines. I say let's go to the Cacti Canyons first.
All right.
All right, so our current power level is 15. If
How do
we
you see
do
that?
the highest difficulty, in the map menu,
It's
you
on
can
the
see
map.
it.
Okay.
We can do normal difficulty. We won't have a hard time. That's difficulty 3. If we go to 4, the recommended power is 16, so we're only 1 under. But the other 2, that's 22 and 27. So we might have a difficult time with that.
So,
So-
3 is actually. What are you looking at? Cacti Canyon?
Yeah, Cacti Canyon. I think we should go number 4.
Yeah, I agree. Because 3 is recommended 10, 4 is 16. That's fine. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm cool.
1.5%, 1.5 times difficulty. Not bad.
Cool.
All right. So this will be our last mission for today. So yeah, you like it so far?
Yeah. It's fun. I like it a lot.
Yeah, me and my lover, we couldn't really put it down. It's like, yeah, it's just a comfy experience.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot. All right, here we go.
Arch-Illager seeks to summon armies of the undead using a power that rests deep within an ancient and forgotten.
Yeah, they already have DLC planned for this game, so I'm curious as to what they're gonna put in.
New weapons.
Yeah,
new
probably.
levels. Where the hell did the TNT come from?
You probably just dropped it and you just picked it up.
Oh no!
It's all good. That sheep is in pain right now.
I went to shoot my arrows. Forgot about the
Oh.
TNT.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I wish wasn't the thing with this game is like the same button has like multiple functions. I wish they were just different buttons. because like attack and revive is both A.
Yeah.
So when I'm trying to like kill people around you, and at the same time I'm like trying to revive you and getting beat up.
Yo, what is this chain? Is that you?
What chain?
You see those chains? You don't see it on your screen? It's like these purple chains. I wonder if that's my weapon.
Oh yeah, that's your
You see it
weapon.
now?
Yeah, that's one of your effects.
Oh, that's dope.
So it like chains them down. I personally don't like that one, but it is good for stopping their mobility.
I am dying. Which one button? Let's fix that.
Yeah, I got poison cloud on mine, and what else do I have? Poison cloud and fire aspect. So I'm doing poison damage and fire damage, as well as weakening, which makes them take more damage. So this is it's a really good weapon.
Yeah, I got one early on, and it was trash.
Yeah.
But I would trade my sword for one of those for sure.
Woo! Yeah, like chains them together. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That apple over there. So I'm pretty much one-shotting everything. All these mobs, I'm killing them in one hit.
Nice. I like the chains because it kind of gives you a little breathing room when it's a lot of mobs. Dude, that dude saved my life. I appreciate it. The dude that puts up the walls, this dude right here. Watch it, watch it.
No, he's dead. We good. We chilling.
Yo. Now I'm getting that nonsense.
There's a chest there. Oh, watch out!
Yeah, I'm getting fucked up. Run, Forrest, run!
Where you at?
I'm good.
Oh.
I just gotta wait a little bit so I can get my health back up.
Ooh, a lot of dudes up here.
There we go. I'm back.
Ooh, oh, a trick bow. So it's not as good as my turn bow. Whoa, what was that?
I got a heavy crossbow. I have to take a look at that. Right now, it's not the time.
Ow, ow.
Yo, these little mini things be tripping me out. They just come out of nowhere.
Yeah. They just run up on you.
Alright, hold on before we move forward. I want to see this heavy crossbow. 61 range, powerful shots, weighted crossbows, damage dealing menace. And it has pushback. Let's try this.
Oh yeah, pushback on bows. Yeah, that's pretty good. Get people the heck off of you.
But the damage numbers were stupid on it. It's like double what I had.
Okay.
The only thing is the crossbow I had that gave me the healing thing.
Forgot to freaking throw.
Oh damn!
I forgot I had it. Try to shoot my arrows.
Yeah, it knocks them back way far. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it bounced him off the wall. Yo, the physics is hilarious because they're all blocks.
Yeah.
It trips me out.
Whoa.
Ooh, nice. Leveled up.
Yeah.
Power
Okay.
the beacon. There's one.
Alright, I got one right here. I'm going for the one to the most right.
I got this one right here to the left.
Can I even get up there from here? I can't even get up there. Where's the... How do I get to this bridge? Are you crossing the bridge?
This
Yes,
one to the
you're crossing
right.
bridge.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go to the other one. Get some height over here. There's no jump button.
Oh yeah.
How do I get up there? All right, well, I guess you got both of them because I can't figure out how to get up there. All right, so you know what? This is where we teleport to our friend.
That's it, right? Is there more?
No, I should. Oh, okay. All right, so going this way. Oh, you just had to come all the way back. Okay. I was like, how the heck do I get up there, man? It's having a hard time. Okay, here we go. What do we have to do? We have to find the temple. All right.
Oh, it's a lot of bad boys.
Oh, damn. Oh,
That was
that
me.
you?
Yeah.
I got scared for a second.
Hey, have that, guys.
Yeah, you can toss
Looks
that.
like you might like it.
Oh.
Spelunker armor. Dude, those little ghost things sometimes mess me up. I'm like, what is this little stuff following me? The thing that charge me. Oh, get the pig, get the pig.
Get the pig, get the pig, get the pig. Got him.
All right, nice.
Oh, I got some splunker.
I got a crossbow and a strength potion.
Ow.
I need to be careful. I only got 22 arrows.
I have quite a few, so if I see some more, I'll let it shoot come up.
Ouch.
Any chest over here? Nope. When I press down on the D-pad, does it bring up the map for you?
No.
Oh, sweet.
I do know that function.
Yeah, 'cause that was the
I
one
like-
thing on Couch Co-op when we were playing over Parsec is that, you know, if somebody wants to see the map, like both of you gotta watch the map.
Yeah. Get out of here. What was I gonna say? I forgot now. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I like the range you have on your glaive. That's why I want it.
Yeah,
It's so nice.
like the last slash was like really good for clearing crowds.
There's nothing up there. So you're still going straight up.
I prefer faster swinging weapons because you can get your abilities to, you know, trigger that much faster. Go ahead and get both of those arrows. So I still have
Nice, thank
130.
you. I'm at 59 now.
Ow. Nice. Forgot all about my dog. Come on, pup.
How did you get that? What did he came as an artifact or something?
Yeah, he's an artifact. You get like I look like a
Survived the ambush.
piece of meat on the stick. And I'll let you summon him and he'll just like run around attacking random enemies.
Nice.
Or just be a distraction.
That was easy.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. Alright, we got the key. He's on my back, you see him?
Yeah, I see it.
Alright, we gotta.
He's running from the dog. That's hilarious.
Oh, look at all them arrows in his face, though. Jesus.
Oh, that's where the key goes.
Yep. Smack him through the door. Whoa.
What's
this
this?
What's over there?
Nope.
Nothing. Alright, ready when you are.
Oh, one over there. There's one over here.
Oh. Alright, got the other key.
He ran. That's
runs.
just hilarious. He shot an arrow and took off running.
Ow. Come on, man. My dog got enough arrows in his head. Leave him alone. Whoa! Oh, that hurt.
What happened to the key? How did you
got
get the
it.
key?
When you get hit, you drop him.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes he'll run away. You gotta catch him. Oh, like that.
I got it. When it runs back to where we found it at.
I don't know what happened to him. Oops, I did not mean to throw that. Watch out, watch out! Ooh!
Ooh, that hurt.
Go and get that potion. What's that? Invisibility?
Shadow,
So
shadow blue.
Yeah, so your next swing does like double damage or something like that. Yeah, I like this blade. It's actually working out for me.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Ow. Anything up here? Oh. Check that here before we roll off. Oh, damn.
Ouch! I walked right into that shit. Cotton picking.
I thought I hit him, but I didn't. Nope, nothing here.
You can have that shadow blue.
Thank you.
I need to heal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time to heal. Give me some time to cool down.
Alright, I think this might be the boss.
Survive the ambush.
Okay, here we go. Whoa! Thank you. Joe spawned like right on top of me.
Oh snap!
Like that.
He tried to run. I stashed him with my fish hook.
Nice.
Oh! Oh! No!
I got you.
There's arrows. You need them?
Yep. Oh, well, shit. No, not really. You probably did more than me. Oh.
I haven't been using my arrows, so I'm still sitting at like 50,
Okay.
58. It's not too bad.
Nice. Door open. Enter the temple. Alright, there it is. In we go. Victory!
That's it.
Found the
That's
ancient
it?
Awesome.
temple.
That's it.
Who knows what truths and treasures await
Pretty
you?
cool
Yeah.
game, right?
Yeah.
I like this a lot. I'm gonna try to go with different weapons than I did in my initial one. All right, let's open up our chest, see what we got. Wonderful wheat. I've never seen this one. This item has faint smell of an open field, baked bread, and freshly cut crops. What the heck does it do?
When the wind horn echoes throughout the forest of the overworld, the creatures of the night tremble with fear.
Oh, summons the llama. So instead of the dog, I gotta have the llama.
You gotta live. That's hilarious.
25 damage on the dog, 44 damage on the llama. All right, so llama it is.
Another crossbow.
Oh, what's your ass?
Another scatter crossbow. Or better known as more disappointment. They're strong though. 33 times 3, which is what, 99? 48. It's not stronger than my heavy crossbow though. I got a rare crossbow. This one is rare. What's the fired arrow sometimes gain piercing effect which allows them up.
This one has snowball, but I don't like any of these other ones. Fire trail, swift-footed, thorns, boo. Get out of here.
All right, I shoved my fishing rod for a second. See how that works out.
Okay.
And I got Spelunker armor. Reduces cooldown between uses of artifacts. That's gonna go in the trash. I got the lightning bow. The lightning harp crossbow is unique.
Yeah, same as mine. Unique basically means it gives you an additional enhancement that you don't need to purchase. So when you look at the description for it, the one that has the little like unique symbol or the gold symbol, that's another enhancement. So yeah,
it doesn't. I don't see that.
Really? Oh, your unique item? Yeah. Chance to ricochet.
Oh, radiance shot. Yeah, I see it. Radiance shot. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
No. Under the description, so you see lightning or harp arrow. It says
chance to ricochet.
Yeah. So that's an actual enhancement that on another weapon you'd have to use enhancement points on, but this one just comes with it. So you have 3 enhancements. It's pretty good. But yeah, how you said you like the game so far?
Yeah.
First play session in the bag.
Yes, the game is it's a good game. I am enjoying it. It's simple, but it also has a little depth, which I like.
Yeah, a little bit of depth, not too much. I'm rolling with it.
Yeah, definitely a recommend in my book.
Yeah, especially if you've never played any if you've never played this before. I'm into dungeon crawlers, so this is like right down my alley. But yeah, having a great time. Oh,
there's a chest here.
Oh, where? I'm coming.
Right on me.
Almost forget. You already opened it?
I just now opened it.
All right, I can buy some more crap. Let's see.
I'm gonna get an artifact.
Yeah, let me see.
I'm tired of the disappointments I'm getting from.
Oh, I don't even have enough. 197.
Shock powder, reliable tools for those who wants to make a swift exit.
Hunting bow.
I don't know where did it go? It said I got shock powder, but I don't see it in my. Oh, there it is. I'm blind as hell. So let's see what happens.
I don't like this one for what it gives me. It's really good, but the range damage is really good. I can get power to boost it. And then piercing. Ooh, this might be dope.
I'm gonna try the shock powder out. It looks kind of cool. It looks like I can clear ads away from me if I'm in trouble. I already have
poison clouds on my glaive, so this could be beneficial. I think I'm gonna go with this hunting bow. I'm not gonna give up my crossbow just in case, but I will put some piercing. Oh, it's every 3rd arrow? Ooh.
Nah.
I can upgrade it to get it to every arrow, but
that diminishes it a little bit.
I guess
yeah, you can upgrade it. Yeah.
It's a nice secondary. I'll keep it as a secondary. All right, well, let's call it a night for here. You know, this is a game we can easily just jump right back into. That's why I like it so much. So much fun.
Definitely a good game. Again, recommend in my book.
Yeah, I think this will general consensus was that, this is like a solid like 7.5, 8 out of 10. I would give it somewhere around there. And that's with us going through the entire campaign.
Mhm.
I had higher hopes, and hopefully we don't experience it, but we did run into some like glitches and like bugs and just dumb shit later in the game. But oh yeah, the PC version like crashed on us like 3 times, so that wasn't fun.
Oh gosh, that's not cool. I'm gonna download this on PC too. I don't have it. I didn't download it on PC, I don't think, but I'll download it on PC so we can get together with Mount Lover and play for sure.
Oh, definitely, man. Yeah. We already have our characters in that version, so. Yeah,
Cool.
Mount Lover. Oh yeah, he got stuck into a fence. It was so weird. We exited like a temple, and when I would leave, or whoever left out the door, the other character would spawn inside of a fence, and they couldn't get out. So it forced us to like go back into the temple, go all the way out and around, and then go to wherever we needed to go. Yeah, that was really dumb.
Yeah, that sounds like a problem, a huge problem. Let's install that. Oh, No Man's Sky is on Game Pass too. I forgot about that. I meant to mention that
67.
when we talked about that story.
Okay.
It's because it's not cross-plat, but it's on Game Pass. They just added it.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think I like the llama a little bit more. He shoots projectiles instead of trying to run up in your face like the dog's getting smacked with arrows.
That's funny because llama spit at you, right?
They do.
That's hilarious.
So this is me and Llama. That's what I'm gonna call him. Me and him gonna have a good adventure. I like him. That's weird. I didn't get him the entire time I played last time. That's very strange.
It's cool.
All right, guys.
All right,
We're
man.
out of here for now. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so make sure that you check us out. Again, we are your hosts. My name's Trenell, along with Todd, and we are out of here. Peace out.
Peace. All right, man. Yep, I will. Peace.